range up to like 10 frames startup. So landing a safe jump is pretty easy, like, and things like safe jabs, safe meaties, like it's got a lot of the old school tech from ST, which is awesome. But I'm interested to see who these. Oh man, we got new DLC characters.
I had a feeling if Poizesto wasn't playing Nemaya, he probably mains Catalina.
Yeah.
Because he plays Cammy and Colleen in Street Fighter 5, so there's like one or two characters I can see him playing. Nemaya, I know he definitely wanted to give a try. So I'm very curious to see. This is a stance cancel character. So this isn't not like I can wake up and I'm just going to play Nemaya, right?
Yeah. You have to put time into this character. She doesn't, even though she's the stance cancel character and you think there'd be a lot of like day one gimmicks associated with that.
Oh!
It's not that bad, really, her day one.
Okay. I've heard that she's... How do you open people up with a character? She seems like a very counteracting character. That's what a lot of stance cancel characters do. They counteract, they don't initiate.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this game doesn't... You don't have clear ways to open people up. A lot of characters function on a very basic frame trap or throw, or, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
The run allows you to basically never end pressure, and that's what makes it interesting.
All right, goes for the... That looked like a 2H or a 2U, that sweep there from Luane?
Yeah, Luane has a lot of good buttons. He's a very interesting character. He's a very underrepresented character as well. You don't see many people rocking him, so you do get kind of...
Not as much as, like, day one.
No. I mean, he's a very particular character. Dealing with... Oh, that was so smart. That was sick. So in this game, when you run forward and neutral jump, you still have forward momentum. That creates mix-ups, and we're seeing it already.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Kenno's got the mix-up game on lock right now. Good. Anti-air there from Poizesto. He's got anti-airs on point. It may be a different game, but his anti-airs are pretty clean.
Yeah, he's got to know how to convert them, though. That's the big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's just going to have to firm this.
Super armor. Yeah.
Really do anything.
He spot dodges a bit twice, though. Yeah, he spot dodges another time.
Wow.
No, and Poizesto. No! Do you know what? I would have donated £10 to the stream.
Yeah, easily. I'm paying for his cap. That was the sickest thing. Like, he dealt with that super so cleanly. Like, he's shown immediately that he knows the matchup. It's not just going to be rushed out.
He tried to escape, but you can't do that with the Ick.
Yeah, you really have to get pinned in that corner, but he's still waiting for his meters to recharge now, so this is his chance to work out the corner. He's already done it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. Gets the combo, 5-piece, and he's got to wait. This is what I mean. Nemai can get the knockdown, but I don't know how she capitalizes off it, so...
Yeah, she's a very extreme character. Her corner pressure is really solid, but like mid-screen is kind of... You're resetting to neutral most of the time.
Isn't that like the game of good air throw? And then he's gonna call Yggdrasil, big hit, goddess. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this.
Let's see if you know the matchup. This is where it comes out.
He got
slapped.
Listen, mate, this is what I live for. All I did was watch highlight reels of Yggdrasil just killing everybody.
Oh, it's so sick. Like, if you want to get through pools, just don't pick Lloyd, pick her. Like, she's the best character to get through pools. You just press buttons.
What?
And if they don't know what to do, you get fucked up.
Wait, why has C4 got the final strike replay cut? What is this guy actually been doing?
This guy needs to leave his house.
I know. I turned away from the stream for like 1 day. What is all of this?
Hey, most people when they have a kid, it's a nerf, but for him, I need the patch notes.
Bro, you're lucky I've got to do buttons. I'd be cussing right now. I've got to do buttons.
Oh my god. Alright, so it's 1-0 to Kenno right now. It's very good Luane play I've seen so far. I'm not too sure about him being liberal with this sweep though.
It's one of those things where she's going to stick out a lot of buttons that are going to outrange him, so putting things like sweep in there are kind of necessary to make sure she doesn't play with the range too much and walk out of his range.
Yo.
Wow, this pressure's gnarly.
Yeah, I think Poizesto's focus has really got to be to not allow Kenno to set things up properly the way, because once he set up like the Catalina bot, the assist, everything,
it starts to get really heavy. Like we saw there an example of one of her weaknesses right now, which is that slash, the sort of like long range slash, which everyone wants to use, has so much recovery. Like, it's very rare in this game that you can actually roll through buttons and
parry.
get a punish, but with her it's free. It's so free to punish it.
He's got another punish there. I know Nemiah's just come out, so we have to give Poizesto for trying to not to get the optimal punish right now. So, but he's starting to punish things, which is really good.
He is, but the thing I want to see is just him hitting these anti-air combos. I think that's going to really swing the sort of like risk-reward. Yeah. Just running in and just going ham.
I mean, anti-air combos are big in this game. That's why I see most of the damage for most characters get it. So in that particular situation. Alright, there you go, backs off. He's got a life lead here, and then Catalina Box sends it away.
That was so good, just dealing with that immediately.
Yeah, but let's see if he can deal with this. He failed once.
Yeah, it's true. He's got life, right? He can make some mistakes. Oh no, hit by the unblockable.
Oh, he went by the blockable.
Oh my.
Oh no. Do you know what? I feel to me, Yggdrasil's a V-trigger. It's the V-trigger that's inevitable. It's gonna come every single round, and it's almost guaranteed. It's like, if you seriously don't know how to deal with that, like, I think you've lost.
Yeah, it's gonna happen every round, and if you can't deal with it on a very base level, then you're just gonna get screwed up by this character, and it requires lab time, you know.
Definite lab time there. All right, great screen carry, pulls the assist, and
good catch on the jump. Oh, clash. He's just sweeping a lot of these strings, like not respecting Poizesto's block strings at all.
Yeah. All right, he's gonna call in the boys for the hyper armor.
He dealt with this really.
Yeah. Oh no.
That was so rude. That button is gonna break soon, man. You need to chill.
I know. I mean, I've never seen spot dodge used so much in a round, and he's gonna try and get Catalina, but he doesn't get the hit, unfortunately.
No, and that's going to be a punish. He gets good full punish. It's not going to kill, but it's going to be a mix. And there it is.
Yeah, that mix-up looks dangerous. I think he really gets to accentuate his strengths when he's put you in the corner, gets a knockdown, and sets up anything, because you can't escape. Your options are limited, so...
Yeah, he's one of the few characters that has really core mix in his gameplay. Like, you really feel as if he has a purpose when you knock them down in the corner, which a lot of characters lack. So... You have to learn how to deal with this. Finding his way out of the corner, Poizesto just like really, like, stop taking a piss now, chill.
Oh, the parry again there from Kenno, and he's gonna set. Yeah, he tried to do something on defense. I'm not sure what it was though from Poizesto.
He's not being. Oh, okay, good.
He had to. All right, Yggdrasil here.
Here we go. Is this gonna be a free win again? Is it gonna be a free win?
Oh,
you gotta learn. Okay, he's learning.
This is torture. Oh, mate. This is torture.
Yeah, it's a tough way to lose, man. But you saw he learned by the end. He was jumping the unblockable. He was getting out of there, but it was too late.
You know what? Yggdrasil is basically... Yggdrasil's that person in university who deletes your coursework after you've written 9,000 words.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's you know when like Microsoft Word crashes on you and you're like halfway through.
Save, can't restore it.
No, you can't restore it, man. It's Windows XP. You don't know what's going on with your life right now. Like, she's long to deal with until you learn it. Once you learn the matchup, it's like, okay, this is normal, but still, you guaranteed quite a lot of chip, and that's what we saw in that last round. Just the chip damage was too much to deal with.
Yeah. Nevertheless, great gameplay there from Kenno. He definitely illustrated the strengths and the mix-up game. Very potent mix-up game there from Luane. I've seen a huge decline in Luane's. I'm like, where they gone? And it's all about Lancelot, Catalina, Fairy, Gran, and then it's good to see Luane come back.
Yeah, I mean, he feels like a character that has a lot to explore about him, and with a game that's this, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but with a game with that's this simple, typically the way the exploration of the game works is matchups become more complex rather than the character itself becoming more complex. Yeah, I think he has a lot of room to breathe. Like, I think we're gonna find more and more stuff with that character. And, you know, as we saw in that set, like, the rushdown is so potent. Yeah.
I also noticed as well, we were seeing the two players on the left side of the screen very often. I know Nemiah's new, again, just to reiterate, but it was pretty difficult for Poizesto to get out of the corner. And even when he tried to do a raw jump out, Kenno already had that locked down by calling the EX assist, so you get the guy going low and high. and then he can set up the Catalina bot and do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So,
and we also saw that when he did get a knockdown and started to mount pressure, he got parried like very consistently, and I felt like that was just a symptom of the momentum of the game. So where he was constantly getting a lot of pressure done on him, when he got the hit, he was kind of really trying to push for that mix, really trying to push for the next hit, rather than being able to be patient. And that just happens when someone's got the overwhelming momentum of you. When you do get that hit, you're like, oh shit, I need to make this count. And the parry just kind of came into its own there.
So, I mean, we'll see. It's a round robin, so these guys might come back and face each other. But that was great gameplay to see so far, because I'm still learning this whole game and how it works. Now, can anybody tell me, does Nemaya have 10k, or she got less than 10,000?
That's a good question, man. I don't actually know what her health's at.
Because I know 11k vitality is the highest with the Ladiva and Belsaraga, and then 9.5 is the lowest, I think.
Yeah, I think that's like Ferry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder. I'll look it up real quick. Yeah, these you know, the characters came out, what, 2 days ago now?
Something like that, yeah. Because of the official release in America, isn't it? So.
Yeah, exactly. So there's going to be a lot of information we still don't know about these guys.
Final resting place.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But we got 3 more players to still watch in the round robin. Like we said, there's 5 players. There is first to 3s. We had a 3-0 right now. Like I said, I would have paid Poizesto £10 if he spot dodged all of Luane's the hyper armor super.
I'm worried about that button. Someone needs to report the health of that button, because there were spot dodges going on everywhere. Yeah, she does actually have 10k health, which is interesting. Okay. So she's she's a normal guy status. The
average health. I'll be very interested to see where she ends up, maybe in about a month or two's time, because everyone right now is having fun with the combos, the anti-air damage, and the mix-ups, and the whole option selects and whatnot. But I think I saw Marlin Pie and probably about 2 other people said, like, I don't know how this character opens people up. So
yeah, I do think that is the case for a lot of characters in this game. Just opening people up is not always the easiest thing. A lot of it is just like, how do you reset pressure? And you can just be so safe for so long with a lot of the good characters. Like, Catalina, she's obviously a very good character, but like realistically, you can just block forever and then, react to throws. But it just doesn't end. You have to make some kind of read, and what makes her good is that she can punish those reads quite easily. So I don't know where this new character is going to fit in that sort of spectrum of the meta game. It might be that she's just happy to reset back to neutral. Like, who knows? Get a life lead and sit on it. We kind of yet to see how she's going to develop in this meta, but a life lead is a big deal in this game. The chip is minimal for a lot of characters, and the defense is very possible.
Yeah, because there's like a ton of options, offensive ones and defensive ones. So I think you'll never feel too, trapped in a particular situation unless it's the corner, because there's always a way out. And it looks like reversals are pretty good, but I didn't know they were like the fastest one's like 9 or 10 frames start until you said so.
Yeah, it's still invulnerable. You still have uses for them, but it's just it's easier to work around them.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I mean, who have we got up next? Looks like we're gonna have Bel Ehto. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not sure.
We'll just go with Bel Ehto.
And then we've got DanteDemonz. Wow. You guys are really coming up with the names.
He's got double-barreled gamer tags.
I was about to ask about this guy, because I was like, is anyone using Beelzebub today? And it's like, yeah, we got someone. I'm actually curious about this character more than Nemaya, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, although this is going to be an extreme matchup, right? Ferry, like, you're going to see how a character functions versus Ferry, because she's going to keep you out. She's going to poke you. Like, I want to see how he functions in this matchup more than anything.
Yeah, I mean, Ferry's looking good. 9.5 vitality. Both some of the best zoning game in the game. Good OT game as well. I mean, there's very little faults I see with this character so far,
Yeah, and a DP for some reason.
I keep forgetting she can swing, dive kick. Like, she's got a very flexible toolset.
Yeah, she really has. And this is... so...
Okay.
You know Ferry's not going to be ready for that right now, the teleport. It's day 2, so we see a lot of that. Good reset, man.
Another reversal. That reversal came back really quickly.
Yeah, her reversals, it's not the best in the world. It's quite a thin reversal. But, you know, all reversals work.
Nice teleport again.
Oh, God, he drops the punish, though. There we go.
All right. That's unfortunate.
So, yeah, we're going to have to see how he adapts to the punish. I expect him to kind of keep his EXs to punish that. Because otherwise it's going to become quite overwhelming. But let's see.
All right, dive kick's coming out. You can charge the dive kick? What is the thing?
Yeah, it's brutal. A lot of his game plan feels like it revolves around delaying attacks and baiting anti-airs or baiting reactions. Oh, there we go. Yeah, really good. And okay, he's got the anti-air. I feel like this is where Ferry wants to be. It's a more comfortable position, but Dante is very happy to just dive kick straight in, which is kind of interesting to see.
Well, I know he's trying to force an action because he hasn't got the life lead, and this is a considerable life lead for Bel right now, and I'm pretty sure he'll just lame it out. Because it looks like Beelzebub's got the tools to lame it out.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing that normally with Ferry you're worried about if you just leave her full screen is she's going to throw that minion on screen. Yeah. But when you've got a teleport, is that big of an issue? Kind of not.
I think he's just completely, like, negated Dante's game plan and just nullified Ferry's gameplay in general. He just sees what they're going to set up and then just teleports behind.
Yeah, absolutely. So maybe this rush down approach with Ferry is the correct thing. Good reaction punish there. He's going to get a little setup. Get into the corner.
Nice. Puts himself in the corner there.
In the corner, boy. I don't know if I like that. It's going to be difficult to fight out.
Yo, what button was that? That looked like a very good button.
Yeah, man, that was some range.
And he sucks him in with the black hole.
Big up Seth.
He doesn't look like he does a lot of damage, Beelzebub, though. But again, this is like day 2, day 3, so this is...
I mean, it's also mid-screen damage in this game is generally quite nerfed, so...
Yeah, you did say.
Oh, okay, so he actually opens him up with that, but he's got to deal with that meter, and there it is. What's going to happen here? Big block. Oh, but gets opened up by the DP. No conversion, but he's in risk of chip, and there it is.
That was mad. That looked like that looked like a trap.
Yeah, it really did look like a trap. How could he have possibly got out of that? Maybe he could have, like, super jumped and swung over, but still.
I think, just to echo what you just said there, the super jump tactic and swing over, I think Dante's going to have to rely on that a little bit more, but I think Bel already knew that was going to happen. So. Yeah,
he started this match out very aggressive, so he's going to have to mix all of these things in. Spending a meter like he did just there, I totally understand it because he's trying to catch one of these long-range moves, but now he has no threat. And it takes a while for that special to come back.
Yeah, and a barrier again. Good counter. I'm not sure if that's his invincible move or if he has an invincible move completely, but...
Yeah, I believe that's invincible.
Okay.
Man, this zoning game seems really potent.
Well, I mean, he's standing outside of Ferry's longest reaching attack, right? And he's just throwing his own projectile relatively slow, so she has to consider something.
Yeah. She needs to stay in range of those buttons, and that's a big deal.
He tried to reversal and it just completely whiffed there, but Dante is still trying to find back.
Yeah.
What the? Yeah.
I don't even know.
I've never seen that before. That didn't look like
that's a command grab, by the way.
That's a command grab.
Yeah, so he can make his super command grab or like a projectile comes out. I don't know how it works because I haven't labbed it, but I've been watching Dogra, so yeah, I know that's a grab.
Yeah, bro, Dogra's been streaming this character.
Oh, you know the character's cheap, isn't it? Oh, okay, I like that. He reacts to because that fireball pressure is kind of slow, and he's using the EX to react to it. I really like that as a game plan, and I like that as an adjustment too.
I'm really liking these two characters and the players' movement options in this matchup so far. It's a lot slower than the previous set we've seen, but they're making it work out. Good block. That was actually a really good block. Or this is correctly, I should say.
Yeah, there is no real way out of that. You do just have to make a read, so... And once again, he's getting caught by that frame trap quite a lot. I'm interested. Oh, okay, here's the super.
Teleport.
It doesn't matter.
Oh no! Wait, that worked out.
Into it.
That was serendipitous indeed. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was sick. Big ups, Dizzy. Bubbles bouncing off walls.
That was sick. That was actually sick. I think Bel needs to calm down on the teleports though. But what I'd like Dante to do a little bit more, even though he's won, he needs to bait that teleport, and he might need to spend resources in order to do so.
Yeah, I like the ball. If anything, forces a reaction. It doesn't necessarily force a mix-up.
Yeah,
and so if he forces that reaction and reacts to it accordingly, he's going to be in a good position. You know?
Yeah. All right, just jumping about, trying to be mobile at the moment.
I like this though. He's changed up his game plan quite a lot. Here we go, minions on the screen, so he's got to have reacts in some way, and there it is.
100% meter here for both players. I want to see who's going to spend the meter first. And he tried to back off. He tried to bait a reversal there, Bel, but it didn't come out. No dice. He's trying to bait it, yeah.
Mate, the shim shams.
Oh, he's trying to ask you. No dice. 36.
Oh, okay, he's got through. Is he going to spend the meter? Yes, there it is.
The super skybound. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Chip. Yeah, he tried to chip.
He got out.
The teleport. And he's back again.
Oh my god.
Hey, make sure to click that. No, you need to click that. Save it.
Yeah, that's unreasonable. My guy needs to learn from his mistakes.
What? No. Oh man.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker. I like doing it twice. Oh, that's got to feel terrible, man.
I mean, I get the teleporting option, but in that particular position there, he teleported too late and he put himself in the corner, and of course the orb bounces off the wall. So it's just, it's a win-win for DanteDemonz. So
completely. But he's opening her up, starts off early. Like you see, when he ends with that option.
Oh, that anti-air.
Wow.
I'm sorry, that anti-air was gas.
Yeah, when he's knocking him down, he's putting him very far away, so the minions aren't really counting for much, and his reversals have been so on point.
Yeah. It seems like he's made Dante like completely uncomfortable with Ferry's flowchart and really forced him to spend resources to play a completely different way. He's like, I respect this.
Trade, okay.
Because he tried to do that before, but he was too far.
Yeah. I agree with you. He's definitely brought Dante out of his comfort zone, but he's responding to it really well. And this is the difference between like a 2-day-old character and a character you've been training with. You know, like he's clearly very comfortable with adapting.
Yeah. All right, this is looking really good right now. I don't agree with that teleport again. I think he's been a bit too liberal with that and put himself in dangerous situations too many times.
Yeah, he can just work the corner, but you know, she does have quick long-range buttons, so it is hard to get that sort of corner trap that you're used to.
All right, trying to put some pressure on, and his turn ended. And DanteDemonz sending it back to neutral, gets the hit grab again. Is that hit grab or command grab?
It's a hit grab.
Okay. Oi, I like it.
Wow, okay, here we go. Oh no, he drops it.
Reversal skybound, no dice again.
Well, he's got the Genai Gen still active, so yeah. But the Genai Gen with Ferry is very good. I've seen some fucked mix-ups with her already. Being able to cancel normals and stuff like that just makes her an absolute powerhouse, especially if you set it up. So that was definitely a difficult situation for him to deal with.
This is interesting. So DanteDemonz has definitely turned this around, but I feel Bel has kind of relinquished one of the games, and he's had bad situations for Ferry and turned into good situations. But I think he should stop that a little bit.
Yeah, it's true. It's one of those things where he's kind of thrown, like, oh, that was such a sick read. Oh, unfortunately, he didn't get the full punish, but cancelling early on and going into a minion to bait the reversal was so sick.
Yeah. Oh, damn, nice spot dodge there. Yeah.
See, he's mixing up his mid-range game a lot now. Before he was just relying on the swing, but now he's doing a really good job of mixing up. But it doesn't matter, he's in the corner, and this is going to be a rip of damage. Everything's spent.
3 EX tokens for that.
Oh my god. He just sold his house. He sold his house for that damage.
Bro, only to find the key under the bin. Only to find the key under the bin.
Absolutely. Oh, I left it under the doormat. Yeah, I remember.
Man ended with a 2L. Oh, man.
2L. Oh, fuck. Alright, he's already started this corner pressure. This is like, I love how he's staggering that pressure. It seems to work so well.
Yeah, really well. Alright, barrier again. He's been really successful on that barrier.
Yeah, he absolutely has. And there you go, he went for the read again on that barrier. So this is good corner pressure.
Yeah.
How long can you hold it, like keep up when someone's got a good reversal and long range normals? Like they do push you away.
That is the real question, as Theory said. All right.
That was so safe and so just like, what are you gonna do? What are you saying, man? Like long range normals into a projectile that has that much block stun. Like, what are you gonna do about that? And you're gonna do nothing. You're gonna get fucking hit by it. That's what.
It looked pretty tough, but it's 2 apiece. So this is the final game between these two. I've got to say this has been pretty interesting because it's been a learning experience for both the players. How Bees Above works and how like DanteDemonz can handle the Bees Above matchup. So
yeah, definitely. Oh wow, I'm surprised that option came out. But he's got a corner. Just look at the way he's navigating using these specials. It's really sick to see, actually.
Yeah, I think both players have been traversing the neutral pretty well. So
yeah, it's true. It's true. It's such a explosive match with them having this sort of range. They're kind of always in a threat, you know.
Okay, then the projectiles, and there you go. He threw out a preemptive reversal. They did work. Wow, he's dead. Yeah, you are definitely dead.
Yeah, you are absolutely dead. Christ.
Mate, I think that black hole's just going to confuse everybody. For a little while, that's going to confuse everybody.
Yeah, you know when you see a new character and you're like, you see something from a mile off that you need to lab, and that is one of those things, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Oh, wow, just catching him like that. That pressure is looking really nice. I like that. He was mixing up his air options, but he just doesn't pay off. He's losing so much health trying to work out of the corner.
Damn, delayed buttons, throws out the mini fox here, and then the teleport once again from Bel. He's looking good. Barrier.
Oh, he tried to EX through the projectile there once again. Just mashing out and it just catches him dodging. It's the easiest way to deal with it.
Yeah, I knew. I said, I think he's gonna have to Skype down in a minute. He's gonna have to. I think he's dead, guaranteed. Oh! Wait.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no!
Oh, yeah, when she puts that super out, even when you hear it doesn't disappear. So you need to throw it basically.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. But yeah, that was an interesting one. I really like that match. You're seeing two characters that can threaten each other from like full screen. It felt very Unial, do you know what I mean? Where there was just like full screen footsies going on. It's just good stuff.
I mean, yeah, like we were saying before, to just elaborate on what Theory was saying, their mobility, it's not the greatest, but it looks pretty decent. And how both the players are navigating the screen and avoiding certain projectiles and like setups, it was really good as well. I do like the fact that Bel, every time the orb Skybound came out, Bel literally tried to challenge it. Do you know what? I don't want to deal with this, so I'm going to immediately spend all my resources to see if I can, like, pretty much gamble to see if I can win.
Yeah. It definitely, you know, the characters like that are going to bring you out of your comfort zone, from both sides, really. But I just felt as if Ferry was just kind of like clawing and just taking little chunks of damage, where Bowie's fucking damage was so insane. Like, an anti-air was just killing him, you know, and it felt like Ferry had to make those reads, and so it just made for this very explosive matchup. The teleport was definitely the big thing that I noticed. So I was like, okay, that's something that needs to be dealt with. When he was throwing out the super and like the delayed teleport was just catching him and letting him out the corner so often, that's the bit I was just going, man, like if you get that down, you can force some really good pressure situations. Yeah,
I mean, I'd probably say one piece of advice. Bel needs to kind of, I know it's early days, so it's probably a bit too harsh, but you need to kind of tone down or kind of really pick the precise moments as to where she's to teleport, because it was a double-edged sword in that matchup. Sometimes it actually got him killed or gave Dante the game, and other times it actually really paid off. Early in the set, it paid off because it was like, oh, you put the Skybound out or the Fox out, I'm behind you. Like, it's irrelevant now. Half the tools became absolutely redundant.
Yeah, it's true. But you know how it is with any teleport character. It's so difficult to just be able to deal with it at all times. You have to be ready to react at all times, and that's what makes teleport scary. And sometimes overusing it obviously is always going to be a bad thing, but it's so good to be able to establish early on in a set, like, I've got this and I will just throw it out randomly. if you're not ready for it, you're fucked. You're just going to take a grip of damage and I'm going to be out of the corner. And we did see that early on where he would throw the super, think, oh, I've got Oki, start to move forward, and then just teleport, gets out, and that was it.
Yeah. Like similar with Nemaya, I'll be very curious to see where Beelzebub ends up. I'm going to 10k HP as well. But he looks like a very cool character. I'll be very interested to see the recovery on his teleport as well. So,
oh, we got another one to watch though.
Hey! Have we got the names the wrong way around, or is Kenno using Beelzebub? I don't know where has C4 disappeared? We need the Great Lord.
Bruv, the names are correct.
The names are correct.
The names are correct. Yeah, he's swapping characters.
Oh, okay.
Jesus, all right.
Another Luane. What is Luane the place for the UK?
Maybe he didn't want to play the mirror match because Kenno won with Luane last match, but Equinox has always played Luane, so maybe he just didn't want to mirror match.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense, right? No, like this is going to be a scrappy mirror match. I've got to imagine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm familiar with Equinox in general, but now that he's playing Luane, I'll be like, yeah, I'm definitely going to enjoy watching this.
Yeah, for sure. All right, here we go. He's already got the first knockdown. Very far away with throw, but just frame trap city.
I like a good jump back option there. I mean, a lot of people are jumping back naturally against Luane, so they need to be careful of that. Or Luane players need to pick up on that quicker.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to definitely see a masterclass in defense here because, you know, two Luane players playing against each other, they're going to know the gimmicks, they're going to know the gaps. So you want to learn this match, you want to learn how to fight Luane. Like, today's the day to fucking learn it.
All right, good overheads. Good pressure right now. No challenge so far from Equinox. He's going to do it shortly. There's the parry.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm a bot, I don't even play this game.
I like how patient he's being. He's really just, he's willing to block, and that's so important. Oh my god, I'm not in a rush to kill you. I don't need to do these. I'm not in a rush. My Uber is waiting. That's fine. It's parked on double yellows. I don't give a shit, bruv. I've got money like that.
Oh man, that was actually sick. That bait was so sick last round.
That was so sick.
Equinox has to win the game now.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it was a really good conversion there. He's just trying to establish something. I like how he's playing. I like how he's playing neutral. He's just really relying on the minions. He's not trying to engage with mid-range neutral at all. He's just like, I'm going to put something on the screen. If you don't react to it, then get fucked because I'm going to put you in pressure.
All right, he's not looking good. He's got 100% skybounds on me here, and he doesn't even need the overhead right at the same time the minions went low. That was a brutal game. That was incessant pressure in the corner. That was crazy.
Yeah, and you know what? Every once in a while you see those matches where someone just rushes another player down and you're like, oh, okay, you got rushed down. That was like calculated. That felt really controlled. The neutral was really well thought out and it led to very nice corner pressure. Things like this. Look at that punish. Like, that is just good.
Do you know what? Shout out to Kenno as well. He's actually been handling Luane's neutral game or countering it pretty well. Like jabbing at the minions, making sure he tries to mitigate the amount of damage he takes. Commentates, guys. He's in the corner again.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely trying his best, but it's it feels like Kenno is just, Equinox is so ready for everything.
That's going to be a lot of damage again. And the Catalina bot's there. Right. Do you know what? I respect that. Even if it doesn't work, I respect it.
Oh, it did work. He needed to make some big decision there to get out of the corner because life was definitely leaving him.
Dude, that was 40%. And the overhead. Oh, what?
Oh.
I would have gone for a throw there. I actually would have gone for a throw there.
I mean, that's because you play Street Fighter 5, man. Wake up for everything.
I mean, like after the overhead, I would have.
Oh, after the overhead?
Yeah, because he killed him with the parry last time.
Fair.
So it's like he's in the same situation. The parry's been killing him.
He's trying to build that corner pressure, but you can't just set it up randomly. You do need to get certain moves, certain knockdowns to set up that pressure and make it really potent. And he's not got it yet, and he's found his way out of the corner, Kenno.
Oh, there's the low. He's going to wait for the minions to disappear. He's going to call another one very shortly. If he gets that chance. I'm not sure if Kenno's going to give him the chance there. Damn, that was a lot of pushback on that string. Good anti-air.
Good anti-air, but not full conversion. He's so patient. He's just completely willing to just chill.
Good grab.
Wake up, throw. He's hearing you, mate. He's got your house bugged.
I know, it's good. No conversion again. That one would have killed you. Oh.
That was high.
Wait, what game we playing?
This
ain't
missiles hidden off screen.
Mate, snap the fingers and call them in.
Being able to call your boys like that. Come on.
That was actually a sick conversion. I'm not sure if he could have got any more damage or if that was the optimal combo, but that was really sick.
I'm not sure either, but it like the way he converted and spent his meter to get that last bit, fucking great. There we go. Like being able to cancel that sweep into the special is super useful. It means you have to make a decision when you're defending against it. All right, big counter here. Unfortunately, just not able to get the pressure. It's a bit too far away. Clashes. And there we go. He's got that opening now. He's spending the EX, and this is where he's going to get the big setups.
This is an absolute relentless sequence for the battle.
I play your character. That's character knowledge right there.
Damn, wake up super. Okay. Wow, what a troll. Nah, the spot dodge. Oh, is that? There it is.
The chip was going to become a factor then as well if you didn't continue spot dodging. But yeah, what you're going to really do in that super is cool. You just have to firm it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things this character makes you have to firm, believe it or not. So that's why I'm surprised not to see an abundance of low-end players.
Yeah, I don't know. Like somehow they all know Mace. I don't know what's going on there. Like, I don't know what it is about Mace that just it's like attracts the way players.
And then even set the Catalina bot. It's pressure. Good jab. You know what? Sick challenge.
Yeah, really good challenge. But he tries it again and he gets punished for it.
All right, dash up, red for a button. I think Kenno or Equinox thought he was going to throw him, and then he went for the super again.
Yeah, blast straight through that barrier, and he's just dead.
That was absolutely insane. Extremely one-sided. Another set that was extremely one-sided here. So, funnily enough, Kenno beat Poizesto with Luane 3-0 earlier today. Now, I believe Equinox is beating Kenno 3-0 with Luane. So.
Yep. I'm wondering if we get a mirror match. If they do have to play each other again, maybe we'll go for the mirror match.
Maybe. But right now, it looks like Luane's at the top because he's got a whitewash twice in today's round robin for Grand Blue.
Yeah, no shit.
But yeah, I mean, it was like I said before, the way Kenno was challenging or just handling the neutral game for a couple of those rounds was really good. But a lot of the time with fighting game or any sports, you want to turn good performances into results. And unfortunately, the result didn't reflect some of the good decisions he made in neutral.
Yeah, I'm seeing in chat right now that Kenno's saying that he doesn't like mirror matches, and yeah, it makes sense. I imagine that mirror match in particular with Luane is brutal. Like, it's going to be so scrambly. You're really not going to be able to. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to see it, but who knows? It might happen.
I mean, first of all, you got to ask the question: who on planet Earth likes their mirror matches outside of chaotic characters?
Yeah,
but it's like I don't think anyone would want to play a mirror match, and this game doesn't look like it would promote kind of the incentive to play mirror matches anyway. It looks like you're going to have your counter pick as well.
I mean, it's definitely a game of matchups. You know, it's definitely a game of matchups, but I think some of the more ordinary characters, like your Catalinas, your Grands, probably have quite enjoyable mirror matches. But, you know, when you're getting to characters that are looking to just kind of knock you down and get set up and have, like, quite close range buttons, I imagine it's going to get really messy. Like, how do you use minions when someone else has minions as well? Like, I imagine that's just going to be quite a weird one.
Yeah, I guess it's mirror matches or liking them is very subjective, and it definitely depends on your character's toolset. So I can understand any Luane player saying, like, I don't like it because I don't want to deal with my own minions, I don't want to deal with my super armor special, and I don't want to have to deal with Yggdrasil, which we didn't see. We didn't see it at all.
No, so because they were both Luane players, so they knew how. Like, they were going to know how to deal with it, innit? I mean, that, like, no one wants to play a mirror because you don't want to. You don't want to look in the mirror in the morning and go, "Wow, I'm an asshole for playing this character." Like,
no, I do that every day.
You do that every day. Yeah, well, you do play Armika, and I'm glad that you have that sort of reflection, bro.
Mate, I'm full-time poison, aren't it? But the Mika's still there.
Oh, it's still there. Yeah, I know it's there. Someone wins 2 games, it's like, oh, I might just fuck around and pick my main chicken, yeah.
All right, so Poizesto's jumped back on. He didn't have a good performance last time, but he's going up against Luane again. Same character, different player. So we're going to see how he handles it this time around.
Yeah, he might have warmed up to the matchup, you know. It's definitely... Yeah, a character that's 2 days old is one thing. A character that's 2 days old versus a character that's not picked that much is going to be another thing. Maybe he's woke up a little bit to the matchup. I love how he's fighting out of the corner here. He's such a fantastic job.
I feel like he's been put in this situation too often. He's definitely recognized that he needs to fight out of it.
It's true, but when he does fight out, it just feels as if he resets to back in the corner very quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping here that he can just control space and not give it up so much. The minions are very friendly.
That was a very audacious parry. I think that's very disrespectful. Wait, Poizesto, you better beat him. Oh no, he's not gonna beat him. Yeah, he got clipped.
No.
I'm not sure if he was mashing spot dodge or he tried to time it, but that did not look good for Poizesto again.
Yeah, it's true. He did just kind of get put in the corner. Oh, he needs that. He needs it so badly.
Day two.
Very good, but... Okay.
Day two.
Yeah, it's day two. Hey, he's doing a really good job of reacting to these neutral options, but it kind of counts for nothing because a lot of what he's relying on in neutral is jump back.
My God, what the hell was that? That was the Wayne battalion, and that took off 35%.
Yeah, man. Oh, okay, he's got the corner pressure now. Let's see what he can do. We've not actually seen him in this position where he has the corner, but it's not going to matter that much.
Nah, he did. I think this happened in the previous Wayne match he had against Kenno, I believe it was. Anytime he actually did get the positional advantage or put his opponent in the corner, they actually didn't give him the chance to like capitalize a bit. They literally mashed super or something.
Yeah, absolutely, and I can see why. You know, they're putting him in the corner for so long. He suddenly breaks out. Like, of course he's gonna DP. Fuck it, why not? They've got the health advantage.
Was that the Slayer running man attack?
Oh yeah,
I didn't even know he had that.
It works the same as well. Like all of that's overhead.
All right, there's the anti-air again, and he didn't get this in time. That's a shame.
Equinox is playing smart here. He's just like, all right, I'm either going to stand outside your range or I'm going to rush you.
Well, Poizesto needs to do something. He's recovering. You can't let him do that.
But he's in the corner now, so if he gets knocked down, it could be a big deal. There you go, spending the
missiles, and he runs at him. Delayed throw there from Poizesto. And again, I think he's just trying to figure out how to get in. That's what he's really trying to do with Nemaya.
Yeah, it just feels that Equinox is ready for everything, though. As soon as you saw her jump there, he just slid underneath. And now when she is in... Yeah, it really feels like he's just on it completely.
Oh, and it's going to be Chip. Oh, no, he tried to challenge, but he forgot. He said, Nemaya, you dropped your keys. Let me pick them up for you.
Yo, you left your Oyster card, man. It fell out of your wallet. Don't worry, I got it.
No way. All right. It's a very strong position here for Equinox again. Nemaya looking completely trapped. I'm not sure if this is going to be a bad matchup in the long run, you know.
Who knows? I mean, it feels a lot of this is hinging upon just neutral exchanges that are leaving Poizesto in the corner. And oh my god, what a dickhead! Oh, fuck off, man. You can't be like that.
You know what? On the first date, let me pay. Let me pay for the dinner. And Poizesto fell for it. Oh no.
No, you know what it was? He was like in Brick Lane, and they were just like, "Do you want a free sample? Do you want a free sample?" He was like, "No, I don't want a free sample." And you hold that punish.
The Brick Lane free samples. We went there. Oh no.
Jeez.
Oh man. One thing I noticed in the matchup as well, it's actually happened a few times. Equinox's spacing, him running away, he's actually spaced himself to call the assist without being caught by Nemaya's slash, because it covers like half screen. So that's actually good situational awareness there from Equinox.
Yeah, it really is.
Change? Yeah. All right. He's lost 5 games in a row to Wayne. I think it's time to pick up the main character.
Yeah. And like, you know, when you're in this position though, like the thing you don't want to do when you're 5 games down is switch character and then get bodied regardless. Like, that feels so bad.
Yeah.
When you're like, all right, cool, I'll bring out the big guns. And then when like, it's just not that big of a gun, bruv. Like, just have to hold this.
I mean, some people come to, you know, gunfights with pistols when you need shotguns, so it's like...
That's how it is, man. Gotta know your ranges and that.
I told you, if he wasn't playing Nemaya, he'd play Catalina. I know this guy.
I mean, Catalina's gonna be good in this matchup, keeping away the minions. Like, keeping at a range where Luane is uncomfortable is going to be way easier for her. She doesn't have to take risk to win neutral, and I think that's a really important thing so he can establish a mid-range game.
So are you saying her projectile 5M and 2M are going to play a huge factor as well? To
Yeah.
Using? Oh, nice.
I think they're going to be a real big deal. Stop. Because in that last matchup, a lot of what Luane was doing was just, all right, I'll go full screen, throw out a minion, and then just run at you.
Yeah, oh, nice spot dodge on the Catalina bot. He said, I'm the real Catalina.
Yeah, he's really just dominating mid-range, but he has been knocked down.
Do you know, this is a lot better than this. This is a lot more fluid. Oh, Yggdrasil.
I wonder if this is going to kill.
Nah, he's going to have to hold it. I mean, he's going to hold it for a little while. Just a little while. One more jump.
Oh my god, you fucking hell. I mean, there needs to be a Google.
G fucking G.
Oh my god.
No, I don't want to lose like this. I Poizesto, please. You can't win one game. You cannot lose like this.
Yeah, you cannot lose like this. That is unfair. Alright,
that was actually wrong.
he's got a knockdown though. He's got him to the corner, but whiffing a throw. You can't do that in this game. The recovery is so gnarly.
Good jump back. Like, Catalina's medium buttons are so good. They are so good.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically the gameplay footsies for you. It's sick.
I love it. Oh, nice sweep again into the conversion. Equinox with the matchup knowledge. I love it.
Absolutely. But, you know, it's not going to be required that much for Poizesto.
Oh, yeah.
No. Alright, I'm going to stop what I'm saying.
C4, roll the ads. Roll the ads.
Roll the ads, yeah. Look at that shit. Oh, he dodged it. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No,
Alright.
I'm actually really upset.
He's actually still alive. Alright.
Oh my god. Please, don't throw the projectile. Please don't throw the projectile.
He needed to close that gap. He had to close the gap to stop the chip.
I am so upset. It was when he's on his last legs. Oh,
Yeah.
He beat the Yggdrasil minigame.
I'm upset that Poizesto switched character and was playing sick. Lost the minigame, you know, lost it once and then won it the second time. But like, we only saw a glimpse of the main chicken in that matchup. I would love to have seen more Catalina.
Yeah, I mean, I like full credit to him for like giving Nemaya a go because he wants to invest more time into the character. But yeah, begs the question: what would have happened if he picked Catalina from the start? He looked a lot more comfortable, a better normals. He had a projectile to work with as well because I don't think Nemaya has a projectile, a traditional one. Anyway, so. She
just has that long range slash. I think everything felt more comfortable. You saw that he was dodging a lot more, he was navigating the screen a lot more, running up a lot more. You could see he had the confidence with the character that he's not got with Nemaya. And you actually saw what sort of player he was rather than someone just learning a new character.
Yeah, and I'm going to reiterate again, I'm bare pissed off. As soon as I told C4 to roll the ads, he played the minigame and won. Like, why did you do it now? You made me look like an idiot.
It took 6 games, but he got there in the end.
Nah, I got rated though. That was brilliant.
That's a hard minigame, man.
That's a very hard minigame.
You thought Chocobo racing was difficult? Nah.
Hey, listen, you stay there. Alright, so who are we going to have on next? I heard Beelzebub come back on, so...
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's potential for a Beelzebub mirror, right?
I think so. Okay, it looks like Poizesto's staying on.
Okay.
He's had a bad record, but it's only been against Luane, so he definitely needs to learn the Luane matchup.
Yes.
Or do better against it. But yeah, right, no fucking around. He's picking
Catalina. He's like, alright, I'm not going to look like a dickhead and go, like, 6-0's too much, alright.
Right, so let's see how this goes here. I mean, I don't know if you've seen this matchup at all since Beelzebub and Nemaya's release.
No, I haven't seen this matchup in particular, but I imagine it's going to be a lot of... Catalina's game plan in general is so very strong, of just staying in like 5M and 2M range, and then when they get out of that range, you use projectiles to mix up what's safe. And that's always going to be strong. Yeah, I mean, but spot dodging is very laggy in this game. You spot dodge very specific things, you know?
Okay.
So yeah, we're just seeing here like very solid neutral. Using that EX to just establish the corner control and...
Alright, gets a tick throw. Yeah, he tried.
Big
I love it. And I've seen that even from the beta, I've seen that quite a bit. The tick throw, and then you mix up to go for the jab into the overhead, and you bank on the cannon to get the follow-up. So
yeah, because like if you late tech in this game, they get to continue their pressure. So you want to early tech, and that means that the overhead becomes an option. Because if they tech and you overhead, you fucking.
I'm telling you, Poizesto's 2, that look like 2M or 2H, the anti-air. His anti-air have been on point with Captain so far.
Yeah, they really have been on point. He's not got the massive conversions, but they are hard to land. You got to do the focus attack, dash cancel, you know, like.
All right, jumps back, good stuff to avoid that projectile, and he's in. And there's the pressure coming from Bel.
Bel's spending a lot of meter, but that's going to be it.
I think the situations where you see Bel spending all the meter is it's gonna guarantee to kill his opponent, regardless of who they are.
Yeah, definitely. He has the ability to change the pace of the match very quickly.
Yeah.
Here we go. Just, woo, weird whiff throw. Obviously an execution error, but he's got his corner pressure. He's just playing very safe, and that's what I really like to see. But Jesus Christ, running full screen underneath, that's
yo, that looks like a really cool conversion. It barely did any damage though for one EX move, so.
Yeah, but getting a knockdown from that range is definitely worth it, right?
Big deal, yeah.
Here we go, just playing very good footsies. He tried to do it back.
Alright, he got 100%, yeah. That's guaranteed. Oh no. Okay, maybe not.
Okay, we're still in it. He's got time, but no, there's the EX.
Do you know what? So, I just want to shed a little bit of light. Poizesto is obviously a well-known Street Fighter 5 player. He's one of the guys that up and coming become a lot better to play at the high level.
Yep.
Now, he jumped into SF5 where there's no chip kills. So this must be a very good learning curve for him.
Oh, shit. Do you know what?
Because there's chip everywhere now.
I'm such a fucking grandpa that I didn't even clock that people could play games without chip. Like, that's so fucked up, dude. Like, you're gonna have players that have never played with chip damage. That's like, or chip kills, that's fucked.
So I'm not sure if he came before SF5, but a lot of people know him through SF5, which there is no chip kills. And I think he tried DragonBall as well, no chip kills. So...
welcome to ST, man, it's long.
You know what I mean?
You see, he's trying to be creative with navigating these projectiles, like using dodges and using rolls. He's trying very hard to mix up the game plan here and figure out something.
I think he tried to jump back. I think he tried to jump back there. Maybe the simple input uppercut would have done it, because the simple input ones, they help you in those like weird predicaments. So.
Yeah, you know what? I would like to see a bit more EX lunge, just to mix up the spacing right now.
Yeah.
Just like give him something to worry about, because right now, Bel is just like controlling neutral.
That's a big corner combo for Catalina. He dropped it, but he got the right place and just a throw anyway. And good throw.
He's still got the pressure. It doesn't matter too much. He tried the punish, but I wonder if he was trying to use easy inputs there. It messed him up a little bit.
Oh, he done the DP too early. Your brain's programmed to like anti at the early time possible, and that's like a really good side swap combo.
Yeah, but he doesn't go into super. Tries to punish that teleport, but he does have good recovery, man.
Right, next hit wins. Whoever gets this hit, I think Poizesto should buffer into the super like immediately. That's all you should think about.
Yeah, he can. He tried to dodge super late, but just getting caught. Not used to that timing, which makes sense, man.
Yeah. I mean, again, like Bel's been playing Beelzebub really well. I mean, like I said, the character's still early, and it looks like he's really having fun, just trying to experiment with the options in the neutral. He's definitely having fun with all his options, defensive and offensive ones. So, like, this is a really good showcase of Beelzebub so far.
Yeah, absolutely. He's mixing up the pace of the neutral so well. But right, here we go. We got a big knockdown. Baits the DP.
Right, get this on the right. Oh, he dropped it again.
He drops it, but he maintains the corner combos, so the corner positioning, and that's the important thing here.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow!
He knew he was looking for a tick throw, so.
Yeah, I guess that was probably a tech attempt rather than a throw, but just gets away with murder.
Oh, what is that JM? That's got to be JM. That's not that.
That jumping normal seems ridiculous, but there we go. You've got anti-airs in this game. Come on. All right, we got this. Spending that EX. Don't go for the throw. He just goes for normals, keeping him safe.
Oh! Wow!
No.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me wait till this round's finished. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do you know what I was gonna say? I haven't seen anyone react with raw supers. I swear on my life I was gonna say that.
Man, that was so nearly the best play. That was so nearly the best play, man.
Mate, this is why I earned the big bucks.
It's true. Like, who needs to play fighting games where you can just predict it? My guy doesn't use a controller, he just uses a crystal ball.
Oh man, let's see if Poizesto can get a game on the board though. Because this should be really big. He doesn't want to lose 3-0 again.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially after switching. He doesn't know how to deal with that EX just yet, and it's proving an issue. It gives Bel really freedom to just rain hell in neutral.
Oh, he's gonna get the auto combo. Oh, I would have spent EX there to get the screen positioning, or at least the forward positioning.
And the knockdown as well. That's the important bit.
It's a big deal. He's chipping away at Bel's life slowly, but Bel has got Skybound available. He's got to be mad careful.
He's playing it very safe, but I feel as if Poizesto took that round and made it very difficult for himself. You know, like he made it as hard as possible. Like he wasn't going for knockdowns. It felt as if he could have confirmed some of those buttons into super, but instead he was content just pressing 5M, which is kind of intimidating in its own way, but kind of show a bit of nervousness.
He was playing with fire, like you said, that last round, but it's looking like because of the victory, got a little bit more confidence. And again, he's always got the corner positioning. It's just like keeping Bel there. That's been the biggest issue for me. Oh, this is it. Kill him.
Yeah. Oh, no. Doesn't spend the EX. He really needed to there.
Do you know what? No, I thought he had used the token already. He already had the token available. I don't know why he didn't spend it.
Yeah, it's true. Or just go straight into super, but it doesn't matter. He's just dominating rounds. And this is what I like too. We've seen glimpses of this, of him just going in and just getting really nice corner traps.
Yeah. There's the armor.
Focus attack. Doesn't dash cancel it, so just getting punished big. And yeah, that's nice.
No meter spent as well. That was clean damage, clean 20%.
Yeah. I mean, you can spend that EX uppercut to get a hard knockdown, and that can sometimes be very beneficial.
Alright, there you go. Auto combo again, and he didn't spend meter, but he was near the corner, so...
He might have not thought that he needed to get Oki, but just a little bit too far out of the corner. But this is a big conversion from that massive jump button. The super... Oh, okay, it whiffs. I don't think he would have killed regardless, so he's now got a lot to worry about, and here we go.
Right, Poizesto should look to confirm it to super. He needs the game.
There we go.
And this is why I earned the big bucks.
That's why you got all those Larry Sander bucks, you know what I mean?
It didn't even confirm. It's just like, you just need to go into the super. That's all.
Yeah.
That should be your primary objective when you have less than 20% health and 100% meter.
And you don't have to input quarter circle forward twice.
Exactly.
Do it once. Come on. Alright, here we go. I like this. He just kind of fights his way out of the corner in a really raw way, just smashing a big conversion on that clash. I'm surprised he went for that, but it pans out.
Alright, let's see. It's 2 apiece right now, and I'm seeing the momentum and the confidence in Poizesto's play, but again, that button, that's been killing him. That button's really good that Bel's been using.
Yeah. Oh wow, that was an awkward anti-air to convert. I can see why you dropped that. Tries to go air to air, but it's just not panning out. He needs to fight into this range, and he might spend meter, but see, this is one of the things that Catalina can do, is spend EX meter to get in without having to earn it as hard as some other characters.
Yeah,
so,
that makes sense.
You know, using the EX fireball, things like that, but good conversion off that 5H. Getting slowly to that corner.
To punish that projectile, but that has really worked out for Poizesto.
Yeah.
Runs into the corner again.
Yeah, that close beat pressure is where you want to be. It's going to be a big knockdown here. He's spending a bit of his meter.
Hey! Okay.
Bit more damage this time.
He's only got 1 EX move available though now. He's got 3 left.
Yeah, and I think that was very evident there with that teleport. Like, if you have the EX lunge, that teleport is never going to be an issue.
Alright, let's see how Bel is going to look to spend his meter. Poizesto's got 100% meter as well, but I think he might be looking to anti a super again. No, he's just going to confirm into it.
Just going to confirm. You saw that he tried to use a normal button to anti-air, and it's just not working. I think he's going to have to go for the DP. It's always tempting to use the normal because you get that extra grip of damage.
Yeah.
But it's been so inconsistent for him.
Alright, well, this is the final round between these two in this first to 3. And let's see who draws first blood. And it was Poizesto.
Yeah, he's just so aggressive now. Nice. Big freight trap. And here we go. It's going to be a big grip of damage. Goes for the sweet knockdown. Proper Oki and the counter hit.
This is big.
It's big, but
Good
he
reversal.
had no meter to spend.
I'm not even going to call that a brazen reversal from Bel. He needed to do that reversal, otherwise that could have been the game.
Yeah, that was desperation more than anything. Wow, there we go. This is what we needed to see, like proper fuzzies.
Yeah, I mean, what is that?
No, he drops it. He doesn't. He was trying to cancel into the super, but he gets the focus attack instead. Should have matched.
Oh no! Yeah, he's blocked. Yeah.
Right.
Shit. He's got to look for it. Oh no, he didn't. Good bait.
Good bait. Yeah, the chip was too obvious, and yeah, I'm really glad we saw that comeback there from Poizesto to take that one 3-2, because it felt like from the little bits we've seen of his Catalina, he had so much potential to just fuck people up, but was always just losing in kind of scrambly ways rather than his controlled sort of neutral, which we really saw at the end. You know, when we started with punishing into the X lunge, the shit you see from Catalina that you want to see all the time.
Yeah, I'm very curious because I haven't got the game yet. That button that Bel was using with Beelzebub, the early jumping medium or heavy. I wonder if that's got the Zangief syndrome, early jump medium kick. If you blocked it, is it severely minus? Is it punishable? Maybe Poizesto had to kind of risk the whole, right, let me not try and anti-air, let me block this to get an even bigger punish. So there's a lot of question marks to that button for me.
Yeah, the hit stun on jump-ins in this game is quite high, I will say that. Comparatively to some of the other modern games, the jump attacks, I don't know specifically for this one, the jump attacks typically have quite a lot of hit stun to them. You're often plus even when you hit on the head.
Okay.
So yeah, it's different.
That's interesting. It's definitely something I have to look into when I get the game. Just a word for Poizesto before we jump into this next one. He needs to use that EX lunge more to get the knockdown, the screen positioning. He wasn't doing that enough for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think he needed to throw, because you can do the lunge, even the normal ones, safely from certain ranges.
Yeah, connect to the tip or something.
Yeah, and I feel like he could have done that. Obviously, Beelzebub will have like some different counters to that, so maybe he was aware of something that we're not aware of. But I felt like he could have thrown that out to kind of preempt some of the viable game.
Well, let's see how this one goes. This next match here between DanteDemonz and Equinox, Lewayne versus Ferry. Again, I've rarely seen this matchup because Lewayne is a treat these days, even though the game's been a month old.
It's true. Ferry is definitely a character that does well against him, I feel anyway. Being able to slap away minions very easily. Obviously, she, like everyone, suffers in this situation when they get the knockdown. And it does require some matchup knowledge. That's an interesting setup. So some people go for the sweep there and then cancel into the minion. It allows some very easy Oki, but once again, you know, you've got parry to contest with, and maybe that's what he's being conscious of with that specific setup.
Good EX move there, but then the Super Skybound's coming out, and it sends away the assist. Let's see what he does here. Yo, we got some sort of legend. He managed to just put that from a perilous situation back to the mid-screen, but Yggdrasil has arrived.
Mini games, here we go.
Can he do it?
Oh.
Block, okay. No, he blocks. Here we go.
Alright, I think he's... Oh my god!
No!
Just jump it, man. Like, you don't have to be cool, bruv. We're all friends here. You can just jump it.
Now, as far as I'm aware, it's not a telegraphic sequence. You can actually pick which one to do, right?
Yeah. Each one has its own set of options to basically deal with. You can deal with all of them with different options, but you just have to be really aware of it. So, like, the lava, basically, you need to jump it or you need to dodge it.
Yo, was that perfect?
I literally didn't even look at the screen, bro.
No,
I was busy. I was blinking.
You know what? That was a sick game from Equinox. To turn it around from having to rely on Yggdrasil to get the game, to get a fully dominating round, that was sick.
Yeah. I mean, we've got to remember, Ferry has a reversal, but it's not a brilliant one. She has low health. Getting cornered is fucking scary. But here we go. This is like, she starts at a range she wants to be at. Some of the jump forwards, though, I found a little bit terrifying. it feels like Dante is not content playing her sort of like long range game and needs to rush.
So what, are you saying there's a contradiction in playstyle and going up against what the character's supposed to do?
Yeah, that's what it feels like to me.
Interesting. I mean, look, like you said, these guys boast like some of the best Oki options in the game. They look relatively easy to set up as well. But it looks like Equinox is having a much easier time doing that stuff than DanteDemonz is.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was a good side swap, and he's going to have full control here. Spending the EX, keeping it very safe, but...
Here comes our lovely goddess once again.
Alright, jumps
jump
it.
Swing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that option.
Oh, this is a lot of swing, no! Ah, can we do it now? Ah!
Fucking hell. I can't even commentate that, bro. I'm just watching it like... I feel bad for you, man.
Look, saying nothing is better than me screaming.
Look, it's like when you see someone get mugged, but like the guy that's doing it is actually jacked, and like, I can't do anything to help you, bro. Like, he's just bugs. Like, I don't tell you.
Look, you feel so helpless in that situation.
Alright, he's starting off. It's one of these rounds. He's got just mad corner pressure, and it's over in just no time. No time at all. That's a rough one.
Yo, was that a Grand Blue world record? Why is Lewin winning rounds this quick?
We're speedrunning. We're speedrunners now.
I mean, you got a speed run, and if you somehow manage to like slow down the time for the speed runners, you got to do it with Yggdrasil. That's an unfair game.
He's actually just broken. Look, this is the Lewin fucking glitchless category.
Oh mate. All right, gets the throw.
Yeah, you don't get over your
Yo, good choice. That was a really good choice there from DanteDemonz. Good impromptu.
Absolutely. He can't let Lewin go full screen though, which is the important caveat to this matchup.
That's actually interesting.
Yeah, well, he's got the Genai Gen now, so dive kicks become far more safe. But here we go.
Oh my god, he really got hit.
He immediately got hit, and then there's the unblockable.
That's a wrap.
Oh my god.
That's a wrap.
That is actually a wrap.
That was an absolute wrap. Oh, give me 1 second.
Yeah, he's just not able to deal with that right now. He's gonna have to lab it, and this seems to be a common occurrence where the second round goes to Lewin just rushing down, but he's fighting his way out of the corner, or at least trying to. He's got that He's got the meter for the EX uppercut on deck, so see if he's gonna use it. Just overwhelming pressure. He's gonna have it once again. Here's the mix up. Goes for the throw. Option he's not really represented that much, and this is probably going to be a chip kill, right?
Right, forgive me. Oh.
Yeah, basically.
Wait, is my guy playing Guy Fawkes Night? What's he doing? I saw the fireworks. No, what was that?
It was actual Guy Fawkes. The same thing happened every single game. The first game was close, and he lost to the super, and then the second game he just got rushed down in the corner, and that was it.
So. I'm afraid I'm going to have to put some of the UK players on blast. It seems that if they travelled internationally for this game and you went up against the Wayne players, I don't think you're going to win.
It's long. It's long out there, man. It's long.
I know. I don't know. I know it's like it was a world-renowned problem. Lewin's an international problem. He actually is an international problem. But
he's basically like, he feels like Venom. Like, you know, like you have to learn how to fight against Venom and Guilty Gear, right? But you load him up in training mode, and Mace will be able to attest to this. You load him up in training mode, you look at his command list and go, I actually can't be fucked, and then you just close the game down again. Like,
long, bro. If it wasn't for Sean, I'd lose to every Venom I played against.
Yeah, is actually just long, and that's how Lewin is right now. It's like, oh, do I want to learn all of his setup so I can lap this? Like,
do you know what? Okay, hold on. Let me interject there. Real talk. You don't have to learn all of the setups to these, very versatile characters right off the bat. It's the more you play against the character in different styles of Lewin, it's you just take 1 or 2 from the replay and just note it down somewhere, archive it somewhere, and it's like, right, I've seen it before. And so the next time you encounter that situation, you're kind of less panicky about it. So you're like, okay, you kind of acknowledge it's a guess. That's what I should say. You acknowledge it's a guess, and it's like, okay, I know how it works now.
Yeah, and I think there's something to be said for trying to play these characters as well. Because when you get rushed down by a character and just lose by getting rushed down, it can make them feel like invincible, but realistically they're probably struggling in neutral and you just don't realise how.
Yeah, I think that's what some of the international players noticed about Lewin. That's probably why you've seen a huge decline
Yeah, I think so. We're back to another one of these matchups. Ferry versus Loane.
I don't know. No. Dante just didn't jump off. Oh, no. Hold on, it's Kenno. Yeah. So Keno's not playing Bel now. Damn, I thought he was just super salty. And he said, nah, I'm not getting up, fam. We're playing again. Run that back.
That's actually sick, bro. I wish he did that. Like, if he just went, fuck it, I'm staying.
He might be dead in a minute if he's not careful. Good blocks. And then the challenge as well. If he can get the side block, he's all right. No,
oh my god.
What a game. What a game.
Yeah, just put the numbers on. Put the numbers on.
This is you lot's game, not mine.
Oh, he got the dodge.
Wait.
You can't dodge that.
Oh no.
Can you imagine just doing this at Evo Final? You can't dodge that.
Oh no, you can't dodge that.
This is stupid.
Alright, Ferry's got that screen control. Once again, but we see that so many times. He puts him in and he tries to swing in to start to get pressure. He just gets slapped out of the air.
Okay, good pressure right now. The pushback on that EX move from Ferry looks really good.
Yeah, it's definitely just resets into her favor, even on block. I just want to see a bit more patience out of Dante.
All right, there you go. The runner man jump again. Pressure. That looked like a good challenge. That looked negative.
Yeah, that was a punish. So that was a good trick, good option. But we've seen this movie once before, man. You know when you rented the movie out as a kid from like Blockbuster or something.
Wait.
Oh, is he there? Oh my god. All right, we're playing again.
You better win the game. You better win the game.
If he loses now, it's going to be actually long for him.
Nah, if he loses, it's
oh, for fuck's sake. It doesn't count. He threw the burst and lost the round. Like, it doesn't count, man.
Do you know what? I think this is the turning point for Jish. If you ever commentate this game in tournaments and you start swearing because people lose to the way, you're going to lose it immediately.
I was talking about some other shit, man. Like, I was over it already. Okay.
Believe in victory.
No word of a lie. Said Wayne or Yggdrasil looks like she just deletes your coursework, man.
Yeah, you have to have labbed it, and if you haven't, you can see that Dante is learning on the fly how to deal with this, and he's doing a very good job considering that. Sure. But it's just always going to be difficult.
Okay, he tried to use the dodge roll or the sway to get in.
Oh, HP restored. He's just doing a really, I like this about Dante. He's playing more consistent. What I want to see is like a bit more 2M. 2M is going to be out that sweep. It's going to be out that roll.
Yeah, he's got the round. He's all right. Do you know one thing I like about a lot of the players today? I think especially Kenno and Equinox. I think they've used all of Loane's tools. I think they've used every single one.
Yeah, and I think it's very necessary for him. It doesn't feel as if he can rely on one thing. He has to keep the options all very varied.
Yeah, for sure. Backs off, playing the neutral again, but gets clipped by there. Wayne.
Yeah, he's trying to beg that corner position, but the DP is coming into his own. I want to see DanteDemonz. Yes, good setup, and he's going to get the Aegis here. So, the Kenno Gen, he's got it, but he's just not getting the setups and really getting the full.
Do you know what? £10 doesn't do it.
Oh, okay, swing. Oh, he went for it again. Okay, dodge, good. Block.
He's doing it.
Dodge.
Yo. Do you know what? It's because he had the vitality to play with it. That was sick though.
Yeah.
That was clean. He might be dead. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, he's not gonna. Oh my god.
Fuck me, dude.
How are you people actually? You can't do that with you. No.
It's long out here, man.
I'd be bare upset right now.
He's that this is educational. Like, take this out of the Grand Blue category, put this in education. We're learning how to beat that super today.
You're learning how to beat it and still lose.
Yeah, and still lose, obviously.
Oh my. I can't. I think that's going to be a huge factor against playing Loane in general, though.
I don't know. I wonder if over time it's just going to become less of a thing. I mean, obviously it requires you to be consistent in evading the correct options, but I feel as if it's going to become a bit more of a gimmick over time. We'll see where people discover new techs. It's just not very flexible.
All right, yeah, the side swap. He's going to do the sky back here as well. Going to take all the damage. Oh, nope.
That was amazing. Getting the 2H into super, that was incredible. And yeah, just the full conversion from it just did a grip of damage. That was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, again, good stuff from these players so far. I'd just like to see somebody conquer the Yggdrasil minigame and win the round. Luckily for Dante, though, it's been in the first round that's happened. It hasn't been the match-winning round. Oh, yeah. Guess he's wrong. Gets hit by the overhead.
It's just Dante is just dropping a couple of these conversions, and he really needs them because he's giving up a lot of momentum. Yeah. See, that running move is obviously very good, but the things you can do is sort of like run out, roll out. That's what you're looking for because it's kind of floaty.
Yeah. Oh, the running man again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so good at catching you jumping or you hesitating. Or like anti-airing it with normals is also quite difficult sometimes. Like you said, rolling, running underneath it, they're the sort of options you want to look at.
All right, there you go. Do you know, sometimes I feel he's trying to force offense too much. I mean, it's working out for him right now, DanteDemonz, but...
No, I completely agree with you. There's been a lot of rounds lost to just like throwing a minion out and swinging immediately.
Yeah.
It's a pattern that's gone across a lot of his games.
Look at that. He's just lost the positioning in 2 combos already. And he's got to deal with his mix-up. Not going to deal with it this time round. The blocks.
Oh, wow.
Super Skybound. Yeah, the Super Skybound.
Yeah. And he's gonna win just off that. You have to do it, you know. You can't let people take the piss in this game because pressure never ends. It's a game of a run, you know. You do button, run, button, run, button, run. You have to represent something on defense.
Yeah, well, it's the final round, so let's see how it goes here. He tried to do the sway immediately. Didn't work, though.
Oh, he tried so hard to anti-air that, but he was just a bit late.
Is that Ogre Blaze still active? That was active for a time.
Yeah, it is fully active.
Oh, he got hit with a very gimmicky setup.
Not using your block button.
Nah, you're not. Not looking good here. He's gonna die. Yeah, he's dead. That's it.
Yeah, this is just very... Oh, okay, he's got lost. That sweep, yeah, the sweep into the special, there's a lot of like mind games around that sweep, and that's what just makes it so potent. Being able to cancel a slide, you know, in any game, that means a lot.
Yeah. I mean, that was a complete domination there from Kenno, running rampant. He's going to put himself 2-1 up here against DanteDemonz. Like I was saying before with Jish, DanteDemonz has been playing well, but I feel he forces offense too hard. And he's using a lot of the resources from the specials. And then during the time they're cooling down, he's in a bad spot.
Yeah, you see, this round right here, this is a great round to see. He's just playing very consistently. But he still got into the corner, so he does have to make some kind of decision on how to get out. So let's see what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there, that's where you want to roll or run forward. Wayne is going to do these sort of like very close-up jump-ins to you. But that's a big conversion. He's going to get the minion on screen and potentially move himself out of the corner. Oh, I love the idea there.
No. Oh, wait. Oh. Maybe if he can push him into it. No.
No.
Yggdrasil has other ideas.
Yep. We'll see. He's shown that he can deal with it.
Wait a minute. Good blocks.
Oh, okay.
Good sequence. And yeah, all the blocks.
That was perfect. You can't ask for anything better.
And the hit grab as well.
That. Straight through the missiles.
Please. By the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. Please.
Yeah, you know he's trying to get...
No, he saw it.
Oh.
It's 3 for 3 now.
Today was going to be different, man.
Oh, no. Like I said, again, look, it's always been the first round, hasn't it? So he's got more rounds to play with.
Every single time.
Oh, wait, see what we did. Hey, C4.
Finger slip. Allow me.
You liar.
My guy was like, look at my tech. Fuck this guy. Alright, he's got the corner game. We've seen most rounds start like this. Dante has a really good position, but gives it up on something.
Oh, big
counter hit.
Can you confirm from that?
I have no idea. It looks super meaty because of the roll. So
yeah,
it's a situation that happens a lot. Right, here you go. There's the Genai Gen mix-ups, but Kenno is so good at forcing himself out of the corner. He's done it very consistently.
That EX 3-hitting move, I don't know what it's called, that has a lot of screen carry to it.
Yes, it does. And it's a sort of move you can just throw out there. It really is.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh, he's gonna swing, dodge, chip. All right, here we go. This is looking good. He's willing to let his life deplete via chip, nothing else.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, but that's not the neutral exchange he needed right here. Good
challenge.
You've got to challenge it.
That was really good stuff. He finally won a round by dodging Yggdrasil and winning the round. There is a god in this world. But it's still match point for Kenno, though. That doesn't change the fact.
Mate, are we going to see a Lorraine player lose? Is that actually going to happen?
Oh, hold on. Big damage here.
Yep, and he's gone back to neutral. He should be dashing forward in that situation, bro, just to get a bit more of the screen.
Yeah.
All right, good. DP, like, just needs to stop it immediately at its source. Here we go.
If Lorraine gets back in and that doesn't recover in time, he's not going to have that option. But it's back now, so he's okay.
Yep, absolutely. Once again, throwing a minion out and swinging. He's done it way too many times this game.
All right, here's the Catalina bot. Send it away.
Brilliant dealing with that minion.
I've seen Yggdrasil more than probably like Fairy today. I've
seen her more than I've seen Lorraine.
I wanted to say that first, but I'm like, but Lorraine has to call it first.
No.
Chip, yeah, he might be done. Oh no, he's not alive. Let's see what it is. Catalina bot here. No chip yet. No chip yet.
Let's do it.
Is that safe on block?
I believe so. And yeah, here we go. He's got the activation so he can get some mix-up, see what he's willing to do. Big frame trap, and that is the thing that clears it up.
Now that was sick.
Yes.
That was sick.
That was sick. I like, there was a couple of interactions there I thought were really interesting, like using the EX whip to catch the bot. I thought that was really good. It feels as if he's getting so much more comfortable with this one.
I think if he's just given a little bit of time, DanteDemonz, he can definitely tackle the assist and the Catalina ball, as you saw with the hit grab. He just literally sent it away.
There we go. Also, we just saw the rollout when he saw the running man. I love that. Really good choice.
Yeah, it looks like it's the whole, grow into the matchup, adaptation over time sort of thing.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a new game. We're still learning.
Yeah. All right, there's a swing. And another swing.
This is such a weird...
it's so obnoxious.
Yeah, it's so weird. Just like, he makes like the correct defensive option and then just gets sweep. Like, it's rough. Oh, wow. Big EX. Bring him straight back to the corner. And this is the most scrapey...
My God.
It was just like individual hits over and over and over again.
Hey, straight hits can be a big deal in these games, but that was such an obnoxious round. That was such an obnoxious round.
Yeah, it really was, man. Alright, okay, good. Big conversion on that counter hit. He's pushing him back into the minion, and he's going to get his meter back in that process.
Oh, try to get the anti-air there, no dice.
I love this. This is what we've been wanting to see Dante do the whole time, to play neutral, but he immediately threw the minion out, swung, and got fucking in for it.
Oh, there you go, the runner man again. That's been paying dividends quite a bit here for Kenno. And we're going to call Skybound, here it comes.
I really like this, because Kenno has a lot of meter that he needs to regain, so this is a perfect opportunity for Dante to move in.
Alright, this is where it's going to count.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing really well here.
Jumps out.
Yeah, good avoidance. Does get hit by the unblockable, though. That's going to be a lot of chip.
Damn.
There we go.
If he survives the game, he's lost a considerable amount of health in the process there, but that life leak just got significantly reduced.
He's playing very slow. You see, he's trying to react to something, but...
He's got a guess.
I know that EX... Oh my god, he didn't chip. Okay, he's got EXs of his own here. Oh my god, Dante, you gods. That was sick.
What a choice. Bob, you are actually a god. You are the GOAT.
That was amazing. He's done a really good job here, but it's still away and you can still get rushed down. Once again, Dante has been doing a very good job of just pressing buttons on wake up at the correct times to just fight through those strings.
Well, he's trapped in the corner, but he uses the runner man to get out. There you go, slides out, ready for the action there.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is going to be a big conversion. Oh,
irrelevant.
Nice DP.
Absolutely
nice.
Irrelevant.
And Dante has got a lot of meter to work with, yes, and he spends it immediately. Get an overhead or a low. There's the overhead. It's a little bit of damage.
He'll take it, though. If he gets the positional advantage, he'll take it. Hit grab.
Absolutely. Hopefully he just... Yggdrasil is back.
This is big. This is big. Because it's either going to kill him or it's going to significantly reduce the life lead. No, she's not unblockable. Here's the chip. This is looking really good. The unblockable hit.
Oh, the unblockable hips. Yeah.
Right. Do or die. Yeah. Oh. Well done. That was really
good. Right, one of these fucking players got knocked out. Finally. We've learned in matchups live on stream, man. This is education.
You know what I mean? That was that. I mean, shout outs to Kenno and DanteDemonz for that riveting set. I mean,
yeah, I mean some of the rounds where Kenno just had complete pressure and control were just outstanding. The one that we were both noting on that was really weird, where it was just like the slowest death from rushdown I've ever seen, where it was like massive string into like sweep, and the sweep always hit, or the jump always hit. It just seemed to never end.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there was a specific round where Kenno had a very obnoxious round. It worked out. So some people still need to work on their patience on defense and the defensive choices overall. But it was a great back and forth between the two players. And shout outs to DanteDemonz for probably being the only player tonight for completing the Yggdrasil minigame.
Yes, absolutely. You can collect your prize at C4's place. I think that was a really awesome match to see for me personally, because I just really liked seeing Dante just adapt completely. It was very obvious. Like, you know, we can speak about the super as much as we like and how he adapted to that, but even in neutral, it felt every game he was getting closer to like the pace that he needed to play at, the control he needed to have. And he by the end he really mastered it, and he was able to throw in his style of rushdown and make it effective rather than just kind of like begging it. He just got really effective because it was intertwined with his strong neutral.
Yeah, and I mean as well, not many people have seen so far. They kind of quote-unquote challenged the Catalina ball as it's later on in the set or during the closing moments. He just throw out the hit grab and catch him off guard, and that's the best time to catch a low aim player, or one of the times to catch him. So.
The hit grab full screen being a punish for putting out minions makes the matchup seem really difficult to me, in my head at least. That was rough, but we got your boy Poizesto is back versus DanteDemonz, who's running a gauntlet right now. Players.
Let's see how it goes this time round.
Yeah, I mean, EX Lunge is going to be a big factor in this matchup, right? Being able to throw something out that's full screen and that instant is always going to matter against a Dalsim-esque character. But nothing matters when this super's on screen. The super is insane. Finding his way out of the corner is the... he drops his out throw.
I think he... 2-8 clash to 5, okay. Or 5-L, sorry.
Dante thought he had meter for the bomb. Or the minion, but when you're in that super, I believe your meters don't regen.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of how they balance it, because the mix-up is just so good from it.
Wow! Did you see that?
Yes, that was amazing. Someone clip that. That was insane. I need to watch that back.
It looked like Poizesto converted for that as well.
It looked like he dodged, and it just kind of like went through him.
I like the whole Ibuki command dash thing for a Street Fighter like comparison.
Yes, absolutely.
Alright, goes low. Oh, he tried to go low. Yeah.
And Dante's playing very calculated here. You can see he knows the ranges of like far M and 2M very well.
Yeah. I literally saw him walk in and walk out of the far.
And that's hard to do with Ferry with that slow speed.
Alright, there you go. Backs out.
Yeah, he's going to get a lot of screen control for this. Putting the super out as well to just gain more.
Do you know what? I respect the attempts. Just the timing was bad.
Yeah, you got to do something. You can't get put into that high-low 50-50.
Yeah.
Dante is just playing so well right now. He's warmed up. He's come online.
Well, I mean, after having a close set like that against Luane, going 3-2, last game, last round. It's like, yo, I'm ready for Catalina. Will you mind?
Absolutely. A good dodge through the EX whip, but it's one of the core things you have to do in this matchup.
Okay.
Big conversion, doesn't spend anything, but I guess he didn't have anything to spend apart from the EX fireball.
Yeah. Alright, good spot dodge on the projectile, and again, I know, Catalina's projectile's pretty simple, but it's actually pretty effective as well. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, even though you can dodge it, you can roll it, you don't really get a punish for doing either of those things.
Yeah.
So it is just a very effective zoning tool. Brilliant punish on that 2M low. Going straight back into the super. The super causing that dual shock to get to the low batteries.
A shout out to C4's battery. Alright, can he kill here? No. Oh, he can!
Yes, he can. Spending all the meter. Jesus.
Yes. 2 specials. Well spent. You now have to spend those resources.
Alright, big whip there. He's going to get this. We've seen so many rounds start like this. He gets an EX whip, throws the minion, runs forward, gets hit. We've seen it so many times.
I'm seeing like Poizesto, he backs off at the start and then he literally just runs in immediately.
Absolutely.
Good everywhere.
I really like how Poizesto plays when he's being aggressive. Just like this.
That was clean.
Absolutely. And he's going to get a massive conversion off this. I don't think he would kill.
Oh, Poizesto, you think you're sick?
Yeah, he thinks he's kind of sick.
Nah, you know what, that was clean. I like that. That's done. Oh, no.
No, it's not done. See, that's why I question whether spending... And it worked out, but I'm always of the mentality that having some resources is better than none. You know, so maybe going earlier on into the super and still having EX viable to maintain pressure might be a useful thing. But
a clean round nevertheless, though.
Yeah, he makes it work.
Oh, and right now, DanteDemonz is responding really well to that round that he lost.
Yeah, Dante is always super solid. When he can maintain this sort of range, he's so good. And I love this. Just throws the minion out and just plays slow. Oh my god. And this conversion. This is a sweep knockdown, but it just doesn't matter. He's still getting it. Straight into super, and that's going to be...
this time this will kill. So, one thing I'm seeing Poizesto do is obviously when he gets that corner sequence, or for the corner combo, he's spending 2 EX moves. He's using 2 EX moves for it. I think if he wants to get the knockdown, and he wants to probably save the projectile, he might just have to go into the EX lunge, and then just go into 2H to the knockdown, or whatever move goes to knockdown immediately.
Yeah, 2U. Yeah,
2U, yeah, that's it.
I kind of agree that keeping some resources is often very optimal, unless you get like a count hit from say like 5H. Oh, that was good. That was good.
That was sick.
That was super sick. But yeah, the EX projectile is very much Catalina's. Okay, I'm going to reset pressure again on you.
Yeah.
So spending it is definitely a big deal, but Poizesto just makes it work. He really does.
Hey, these spot dodges, or these like evasions, have been so on point by Poizesto.
Absolutely, but this is going to be a big set of mix. He hasn't got the bomb though, so it's not really going to mean too much getting a knockdown. And there's the fireball catching the whip.
Yeah, I noticed that, you know, whip punishing and just playing neutral in this game is really interesting because of the lingering hurt boxes, and they're pretty big anyway for a lot of the characters in general. So. Yeah,
mate. Even me with like my old man reactions, I can react to whiff buttons. It's a game that's like been built to whiff punish. It's been very much designed around that. You don't whiff buttons in this game because you will lose with a lot of characters.
Less of whipping buttons and more so just utilize the specials as much as you can, especially the light versions.
Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of like, you can be quite safe in this game, but...
Hang on, it's coming back. Listen, this guy's a Cami player. He reacts with air throw all the time.
No one wants to see Cami's air throw, man.
Nah,
you've seen that animation. Talk to your boys. Talk to the Capcoms.
I have to. I'm gonna have to.
They need to patch that. They need to patch it.
I literally saw Cami in that Catalina round. That was reacting with air throw at his finest.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, it shows Dante is going to that jumping option way too much to force his way out of the corner.
Oh, I guess the hit grab again. Damn, so that doesn't even pull you in or send him away, just leave.
No, it can pull you in.
Oh, you can pull it in?
Yeah, you can pull it in. Yeah, he's definitely just wanting to maintain that long range.
Yeah.
And he's spending with a meter once again.
I think he's dead.
I don't think he is.
Are you sure?
Yeah, James Chen.
I told you that. Come on. I didn't play this game.
Have you seen the scaling sometimes in this game? It's a madness.
I thought it last time, but that time I was like, nah, that's gonna kill this time.
Oh, that's a big punish, an easy one too.
Mate, I'm telling you, that's what they need to tell us in training mode, like detail for detail. These combos are gonna kill me. I need to know. They're like, we can eliminate the James Chin moment entirely.
As soon as the super activates, the game should just reset. That's it. All right, he's trying to force his way in using dodges and the rolls as well.
That fake was really sick.
It would have been sick, but when I saw that 5H hit, I was terrified. If he had cancelled that into EX launch, that would have been fucking 60%.
I know. All right, he's swinging in, and he baits the anti-air by landing early.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Dante's doing a good job now, and that's an unblockable because you're in the air, and all normals are air unblockable. So.
I swear. Yo.
Yeah.
Is that the game you lot playing?
Hey man, it's a good time. No formless defense.
Wait a minute, I swear that's in BB tag. This guy, bro.
No,
if you make someone block in the air, you DP.
No, that's not normal, that's reversal.
Yeah, but same difference, bro.
Yeah, no. His DP's there, unblockable BB tag.
Hackerman can't do that then. Now look at anyone can do it here.
Oh, that's cheap. Why can Hackerman not do it? Anyway.
Because he's not a tapper.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Not everyone can do it, innit?
Mate, that game, that's actually long. Not being able to anti-air unblockable. Fucking hell.
Alright, you're gonna go for the super sky.
Oh my god, it actually hit.
So this game is sick. Your hurtboxes are sick.
Yeah, that was actually. I did not think that was going to have enough hit stun. I thought he was going to be able to block. I mean, I looked away and Dante just absolutely fucking ran through it.
Nah, your hurtboxes are sick.
Yeah, that was really good. I love that
These
shit.
hurtboxes are actually sick. Alright, jumps in with the jumping H. Yo,
and that's a grip of damage. He's spending all of that meter. Not got much.
Yeah.
And there you go. Dante just being like, okay, if I mash out here and you do counter hit me, what does it matter? You're not getting any big combos.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes back to the point I was saying before. Good reversal there from Poizesto. He just like spend the 1 bar and just go straight into 2E for the sweep. I don't think he needs to spend that extra bar.
Absolutely, I fully agree. It gives Dante way too many opportunities to just mash out with very low risk.
Yeah.
He has to give up a lot of the screen to just get away from that super, but chip is going to be a thing.
Do you know what you should have done? If I was him, I would have EX lunge. I would have just thrown it out.
Yeah, I mean, throwing it out in between the whip is not a bad shout. Oh, he tried to go for that big punish, but if he had gone for EX, it would have worked, but from that range, lunge will not combo.
Alright, gets the conversion into the auto combo. There's nice choice.
Yeah, I don't even know if that was like genuine. I feel as if Poizesto could have done like a 5L or something, but
probably
even still, like having these defensive options, even when they're not good, they do work sometimes.
Yeah. Right, let's see how he deals with it this time round. I think he's just gonna let it try and just before he gets to him. There it is.
Yeah, he was just definitely scrambling a lot more. Making Dante think about his approach, not just getting for free. Oh, drops the ender there. It doesn't matter. Dante is just on fire. He's warmed up.
Damn. So that's 2 sets back to back with Ferry.
Yeah. It really feels as if Dante is just like getting way more comfortable as this round robin goes on. Yeah,
I mean, like I forgot to mention it earlier, but I know the general consensus is Catalina's one of the top 3 in the game. I think there's an argument with Lancelot or Ferry taking that 3rd spot, but like, these are 2 extremely strong characters. So a lot of the stuff and the interactions that happened, you can kind of expect it.
Yeah, Ferry's an interesting character. She's quite polarizing, I feel. Any character, I've always kind of thought that any character that forces you to play in a certain way is either going to be top tier or low tier. You know, it's like the Zangief syndrome. Like, if you have to, you stop playing the game, you start playing against Zangief. Or Dhalsim, you stop playing the game, you play against Dhalsim, right? Suddenly, full screen DPs become a thing that is practical. And the same here is happening with Ferry. She just makes you play against Ferry, which some characters simply can't do. Whereas Catalina is so reliably strong, there's never going to be a character that comes out that is going to be like fucking dominate Catalina. It's always going to be like, oh, I do 5M, I do 2M, and I rush down occasionally with close M. And that's always going to be it.
Unless it's like, just to take a Persona 4 arena thing, unless it's going to be a Shadow Catalina, I don't think there's any character that's going to give it a super hard time. But 2 bits of advice, or some things I noticed, is I think Poizesto shouldn't be afraid to throw out the EX lunge in neutral every so often. And when he's in the corner, like we said to reiterate, it's when he's in that corner combo with the 2 bars, I think he should save the projectile one and just go straight into the 2U for the knockdown. I think he can get a lot more out of those situations.
Yeah, whichever one he saves, he just needs it to make his frame traps mean something after the knockdown. It's all very well and good going for a knockdown, but if you don't get anything off the end of it, what does it matter?
Yeah. Wait, what color is this? Hey, that color is kind of bad. What? Did I miss that? Wait, what? Why is it got?
What is going on with this character right now?
Wait, what is he wearing? That is sick.
So if you play the RPG mode, you can get like weapon skin changes. Bel always, Bel every character. So Bel, for people that don't know, he used to play Vass. He played Vassaraga before.
Vassaraga, yeah.
Yeah, before Bel came out. I don't know if he picked this character because it sounds like his name. I don't know. He's a weeb like that sometimes. But yeah, you could, every character has like the troll weaponry with like those that dragon sort of enemy cannon. I don't know what that dragon character is, but yeah, everyone's got that.
Okay. That was pretty sick though, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's see how he handles this. Whoa! That's the command gun, right? Is that the command gun?
Yeah, that's the grab.
And it didn't even kill. Oh my god, he's got to do it Yggdrasil. Oh my god.
Have you learned from your boy? Have you learned?
Nah, he hasn't.
Nah.
Nah, he hasn't. Sorry,
No.
But you know, I had no faith about that.
All you had to do was copy the answers. All you had to do was copy the answer from his guy's sheet. Why do you not copy the answers?
Look, man, you don't need to do the homework yourself. Just look at your boys. It's fine. Your boy is just smarter than you. Guys.
No.
Hey, man.
Listen, it's easy for us to go, why can't you dodge it? I don't want to be dodging that, no way.
Oh no, like, if I saw that on like ranked, I would throw my PS4 out the window. But I'm not doing that.
Oh, good luck. But he didn't. Yeah, he's not challenging. So that's probably like maybe neutral or some sort of friend advantage.
Yeah, and just the chip on these projectiles is massive.
Whoa, he thought he could dodge or get away with it. He can't. I know that character's elusive, but he's not elusive enough.
Yeah, working around those projectiles always seems difficult, no matter who you're picking. You can see he's trying to get that sweep, just to get a knockdown, get something started. Here we go, though.
Oh, okay.
Going into the special.
Dive kicks out. Do you know what? These of us reminded me of Lancelot quite a bit, except they're not wall jumps. They're literally just options to get out.
Yeah, the dive kick is one of those things that seems bad, but the ability to delay it just makes it a million times better.
Yeah. And again, with 1v1 fighting games in the corner, having like those escape options, like the easy ones, it's like definitely a plus.
Did he just eat in his face?
Yeah.
I'm glad you got punished for that. That was nice.
You know what he was doing? He was trying to have enough life to survive to do Yugi. Because he didn't have 100 meter. Yeah, so he's like, well, I might as well eat, because if you combo me, I haven't got the health to take it. So, it's got, you know what? Live by the sword, die by the sword. Hold that.
Good observation. Shout out to C4, good observation.
I mean, he can also walk forward to build meter, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to actually just eat in someone else's face.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty rude.
It's pretty rude.
Some people like to eat their ice cream in front of other people, isn't it?
It's long.
I don't know.
He's like the one guy when you have like people over to your house and then some guy just randomly orders takeaway and doesn't tell anyone, and then suddenly there's just a guy eating a curry in your house. And you're just like, alright,
chicken curry in your bedroom.
Eat it in your bedroom, not taking away boxes.
You know Theory's saying that from experience. You definitely know Theory's saying that from experience.
Oh, absolutely, man.
I never
want fucking people into my house. Man, buying curry and shit, and eating in my bedroom. Fucking maniacs.
Oh my god. I mean, as we got sidetracked there with our lovely tangent, Kenno takes that round there.
Yeah.
Another counter hit. Okay. He's had a lot of counter hit starts with this above today.
I mean, you can understand why Luane would want to make a hard read at the start of the round, which can lead to obviously getting counter hit, but he just wants to start the pressure off immediately.
Yeah. Oh, he gets rid of it. He makes the assist dissipate completely, sends him off the screen.
Wow, dagger pressure here, doing a really good job. Straight into her. Let's see if he's learned his lesson.
Yeah, let's see.
Nope. Yeah, she turns around, bro. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, man. So I showed my sister Yggdrasil the other day. She said, why isn't she man?
I mean, she definitely should get banned.
She literally, I showed her a highlight of skill level. She said, "Why this character not banned?"
Like, you know when you're like playing a fighting game, especially with like anime fighting games. Sometimes you just see something, you just go like, "What am I doing with my life, man? Like, what is this? What's going on here?"
Good throw break.
Yeah, very good throw break. Just this pressure is so relentless from Kenno. So it's such a good job. But the teleport is that's obviously going to be an amazing option versus Luane's kind of sluggish jump arc.
Yo, the meaty black hole though, that looks really good.
Not that much damage though. He seems to scale things quite heavily.
Yeah, I can understand that. It's kind of like similar to what's his name, Percival's commander.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
Well,
he's got to go through the trial by fire, man. He's got to learn it. He's got to learn the hard way. Live on stream.
He's got to learn today. Oh, well, good X-Web. I mean, they both jumped at the same time and then mashing 2L.
Yeah.
And the
Galaxy brain.
That is the biggest brain. Big brain choices.
Oh my god, he is just holding up back. Is this guy a Marvel player? He's just...
Yo. Do you know what? Good impromptu to barrier the assist, but at the same time, good stuff from Kenno to actually use the jumping A, the runner man, to get in.
Yeah, he was ready for it immediately.
Oh, swings again. Do you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Kenno's sweeps have landed more than his parry.
Yeah, this sweeps are nuts. Alright, here we go.
Who done that? But whoever subscribed or whoever done that, you said that you know the wrong guy. No, let me just wait for this round to out. Okay, trade. It works out in Kenno's favor. Oh yeah, he blocked the super.
Yeah, that's the Jake. That's the Jake for the sub.
Do you know what? Yeah, here's the silly thing. Idris still came in and she says nothing, right? And all you hear is I'm a Saiyan. It's like, dude, not now. It's like, it's not now. All right, let's see how this third game goes. There's one apiece between these two. Oh, that was unfortunate. The anti-air missed there. Ooh. Gets a reversal this time round, and another throw. That throws you pretty far.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, it makes sense. He, like, oh my god, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. It makes sense because it allows him to set up, like, the Catalina bot. It allows him to set up something.
But it means he has to spend something to set it up, which is important.
Dude, it looks like Beelzebub does no damage at all.
Yeah, I mean, in this game, the damage all comes from specific hits. Alright, doing a good job now. He's getting...
no, commentator!
Oh my god. Every time.
Yeah, I mean, looking at today, I'm not sure where Beelzebub's gonna get like an abundance of damage from it. I'm seeing a lot of straight hits, nice conversions, nice setup, but I don't know where the huge damage comes from.
I mean, he's got long normals, right? It may be that his damage, and everyone in this game has high damage from a 2H anti-air. So it might be that his big normals are going to force people to jump, and that's where the damage will come from, rather than from like Oki or the projectile game.
Yeah. Alright, he's got 100% meter here, Bell, so let's see how he's going to use it. Block that. So he chose to block that, and he challenged. So I'm not sure. Good blocks.
Yeah.
And then the low, and then Yggdrasil coming to save the day, or at least significantly reduce the life lead.
Yeah, I mean he's got a big chunk of health, so he should be fine regardless.
Oh, he's done it again. He's blocked. No!
He keeps trying to dodge it.
Well, look, he only got hit by the lightning. He didn't get hit by the lava, so he's alright.
Oh my god, I can't believe that worked.
Where's the big brain?
Oh, we're scrambling.
He's dead.
No, he's still good.
The setup, the block.
Oh my god.
No. Oh. Man said the barrier to get him out when he had 1% health left. Nah, this game's sick. This game's actually sick.
Nah, it's actually ridiculous.
Wow, we've seen some ridiculous plays today.
Yeah, we really have. Like, people are playing, like, just some wacky gameplay.
Alright.
That sort of frame trap pressure is getting him so far, and here's the damage.
Again, but that didn't look like a lot to me. I'm not convinced.
No, it's true. But still managing to get a perfect, and it was a nice perfect too. Not rush down, just good neutral.
I think that's our first perfect. Outside of the ghetto perfect we saw, I think that's our very first perfect for today.
I don't know, there was like a whole series of games early on where I kept blinking and just like Luane had fucked someone up. So maybe there's a perfect in there somewhere.
Alright, so let's see how Kenno's going to adapt to this fourth game here after Bel gets that perfect. He just runs straight in there.
Yeah, he was really forcing the issue to jump forward, insta-blocking, gaining that meter.
Dude, he went behind him. He went behind him.
Like in most games, that sort of situation of putting yourself, like crossing them up in the corner would be amazing. But in this one, we were blocked by him. It just ain't.
It's a huge gamble.
Yeah,
let's
it
see
really
if this works. Yes, it does. And he's gonna lose.
Yeah, that should be it, man. That's gonna do a chunk of damage. There we go.
Do you know, and I think that's actually pretty wise to do that because of the position Bel's in terms of the set. I know he had barely any health to work with in that round, but his position, he can afford to like let go of a super skybound every now and then.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to do it in any game, you know. Oh, trade with that dive kick. I'm kind of surprised.
That was a very interesting trade.
He's delaying the timing on these projectiles a little bit more now. Try and mix up when Kenno can move in.
Yeah, because you can't you got to make it as difficult as can be, but at the same time, if they can adjust and like set up their own sort of things or their assist and stuff, it's definitely a clash of objects in the neutral.
Absolutely.
Oh, another barrier. All right, here we go. Let's see if he's going to take advantage of the hyper up here. Damn, he's just teleporting away.
It's like, if you don't know how to deal with it, yeah, just fucking teleport. Screw it.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, another barrier. He's got 100%, so Kenno's got to be careful.
Yeah, I think we know what we might see here, eh?
He's going to eat. Yeah, he's going to eat.
He's nowhere near the meter to get Yiggy, though.
Yeah,
he's not going to get it, but he just didn't want to lose to the chip from the projectiles, I guess.
Do you know what? That was actually really good stuff there from Bel using Beelzebub. I've actually been impressed with the way he's been playing him today.
Yeah, it just seems very, very effective, very, like, just super standard. You know, I don't know how much potential this character has for gimmicks, but from what I've seen of Bel today, is he's just played very consistently, just solid anti-air, solid neutral. The frame traps seem very powerful. I don't know how much of that can be rolled through, and that we might see that later on in the character's lifespan, but so far so good, right? You caught over trying to press buttons or do something.
Now, I'm not actually sure, but it looks like Beelzebub's got a lot of moves that you can, like, there's two versions, the non-charge version and the charge version, and we saw Bel, like, mix up really well. Yeah. I think, like, Lady Luck was on his side regarding Yggdrasil, because, again, if you've got the vitality to play with, then I guess the goal should be, like, just try not to die, because they're going to try and, like, significantly reduce or substantially reduce your life so that they can kind of get the next hit for the which it kind of worked out.
Yeah.
Yes.
But, yeah. Maybe that matchup might be a clash of like projectiles and other things. What did he do? I heard Buster Rock.
He went for the main. Right. It's against Equinox, so it makes sense, right? One. Yeah. Bel's bash is actually pretty good. It's pretty good.
Do you know what? If I find this set right, I don't know if you guys know the American player Native Impact.
Yeah, the old Mika player, innit?
Yeah, he was playing Basaraga and he destroyed someone with that character. It looks so sick.
Bel's got the 2-touch sequences. He can kill you in 2 touches if it's the right hit.
Alright, let me see it, because I actually want to see this guy play.
Yeah, this is a good character, but I don't... Like, he's got like a rush, he's got a projectile. I wonder how good it's going to be at stopping Luane just going full screen and calling a minion.
Well, you got to always set up the power-up, right? The install, right? To make things easier.
To give yourself like a lot of armor and guard crush and stuff like that, but even still, he doesn't get a whiff punish on that. That should be a guaranteed one, but big anti-air.
Yo,
that's gonna hurt, man. that mix-up is just so sick. Like, when he's charged up and he starts walking towards you, it's rough, dude.
Let's see how he can handle this with Basaraga, though. It doesn't matter how big you are, how much vitality you have. You are all playing the same minigame.
Oh my god, and he took a grip. Like, a quarter of his health was just gone to that. Oh, good punish there.
How much would I bet he's going to run and do super? I thought he was going to try and run and do super. He's going to try and do something.
I don't think he's going to have the opportunity to. Equinox has got so much screen to work with.
I don't know, I just sense. Yeah, good challenge. Good challenge.
Yeah, the whole thing, like, I thought that putting minions down and then just, like, full screen just forces Viz to do something, and that's the problem.
Alright, he's trying to. I kind of respect using the tackle from full screen to kind of close the gap. Even if it whiffs, he just needs to be a little bit closer.
Yeah, and obviously that's going to go through, hit the minions, and hit Luane, so that's definitely going to be an important factor.
Good throw break.
Oh, nice conversion, jeez.
He's in a tough spot here, but let's see if he can get out. Oh, nice sweep. I'm not sure if that was a frame trap, though. Come on, grab. And he's going to install. Oh, meaty tackle. The guy. Up crush. That was looking a bit mad. And then he's going to call Idris. He tried to throw, I think, but it's going to whiff. It is going to whiff. And then let's see how this goes. Let's see if he can survive the Idrisil minigame, gets hit with the pillars. And a good survival. He's learning the game as he goes along. He definitely played the games back in high school. And he says, whoa, hey, that walk is fast and menacing. What the? That was mad. Can he close out the round there? Yeah. Good stuff there from Bel. He's actually used, like, he's been really mixing things up with his Vasaraga and his Beelzebub. I can tell he likes his dark characters, shall we say. Oh, nice parry. He's gonna have to deal with this mix-up though. It goes low, so Bel gets his wrong. Equinox really putting up a fight here. There's a Catalina bot. Again, despite Vasaraga having to really not so much navigate, he's just gonna just armor punch through it. Equinox is trying to make this as difficult as possible. Another Catalina bot. And then goes low again, the same mix-up. Let's see if he goes low this time. No, gets a grab instead. He is definitely keeping Bel on his toes here, but he punishes. Oh, was that kind of hit? Yo,
that was dirty.
And into the that was dirty.
Yeah.
That kind of hit confirmed into the install. That was dirty.
Might could all be irrelevant if he doesn't. Oh my gosh, please.
Yeah, no. Come on.
Oh, that was big brain! That was big brain! Ah, he didn't
know!
He didn't dodge it. You could.
Oh my god, I need a phone.
He could have dodged. Oh, I guess he wasn't ready. But that was big brain.
Bro, you need to clip that. That sequence there was sick. That was actually galaxy brain by everyone.
The thing
that
is,
was
so
galaxy brain by everyone.
I didn't want to expose because there's two Luane players, but when the lightning comes, I believe every character can just hold forward. So wait.
Can they?
Yes. I don't know if Vass can because he might be too slow, but I know other characters can. You just hold forward and dodge it.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't dodge. You don't try to dodge a lightning. It's too long. So you either evade, like roll, or just hold forward and run. Oh, combo.
Okay. Is it looking good here? Okay. I just got an update from Jish. Apparently the internet cut out in his house.
Okay. It's
There's a command grab.
Oh, good tech.
Sure, thanks. Let's see if he can close out this round though. Wayne, make a comeback somehow. Clash big brain.
Right.
That's like a 5 elder.
Bait. Oh no, but he's not gonna kill, and now he has to play the game.
Man said now he has to play the game. Oh no.
Oh, he's playing terribly. Oh my god.
No. Oh dear. It's not the warm-up game now, bro.
Full screen?
It's not the warm-up game now. He's alright. If he can tackle through, he should be alright.
Baited. Why are you pressing buttons for?
Nah, you're sick. That was actually sick. My guy just said, nah, Minotaur walk in it. The jump in the walk. And then it's a mix-up between like a high or low, right? Because of the options.
Yeah, so he can do a low. I think he can do a command grab as well. He can do anti-air.
Yeah, he can do the command grab as well. Mate, big body's doing fine.
Fully. Oh, clash into air normals. Get in there. Oh, counter hit. Yeah, that gives a wall bounce. I forgot about that. Frame trap who? Time to guess.
He's gonna hold it. No way.
Oh, he dropped the link. That's unfortunate. It could have been big damage.
Do you know what? That charging stance, it just forces you to react or do something, because you don't want to sit there and like kind of just voluntarily give up the mix-up.
Oh yeah, no, it's very, oh, you've got to guess now. I'm forcing you to make a choice. It's sort of like Abigail with flipping to grab, like, you jump or you firm it. Oh, good dodge. Oh, not that time. Yo, the floor is lava.
Do you know what? People have been surviving though, because they've made sure that they've had a considerable life lead before they have to deal with Yggdrasil, so that they don't die to Yggdrasil.
Off rockets.
Can you
wow.
Do you know what? I had a feeling someone's going to throw something.
Oh, sweep into special.
But why did you do that?
Sick.
Why did you do that?
Most characters can. Actually, no, I'll take that back. Not most characters. Gran can. I don't know if Cat can. I think Cat can, actually.
Okay. What, sweep into that lunge, the EX lunge?
Ooh. Legs.
Alright, goes low. That looks like he's like abusing 2L at the moment. Yeah, getting the staggered pressure. And then there's the Catalina bar, and he goes low again.
Yeah, he's not blocking his head, but wake up throw puts him in the corner. Alright. Oh, I missed the meaty. But this is better than not getting Yiggy. That's not going to work, though.
That's not gonna.
I mean, it did a gripper damage, but yeah, that's not how you beat armor, my friends.
I mean, Vasaraga's a big boy, but you're not that big.
Yeah, nah, you got to hold it like everyone else.
you got to hold it like everybody else.
Was that the first game? Like, that was mad long.
No, was that the first game? I thought it was. Oh god, I lost score. I lost track.
Is it 1-1? I'm pretty sure Vast didn't win, right?
Didn't Vast win the last game though, because of that mix-up? Oh, do you know what? I've bare lost.
Chat told me.
Maybe
is it 1-1?
Oh my god. We could be completely off the mark, to be fair. I've just been so engrossed learning the game. I'm just like, yo.
There's a, even though it's quite a simplistic game, there is like a lot of interactions that you're like, what? I wouldn't expect that. So,
I mean, it's kind of similar to Street Fighter 5 in a sense, and the players can kind of create the complexity and the depth of a game, no matter how simple it is. Yeah, okay, it looks like he's gonna swap. Vasaranga worked for one game. If this was a first to two tournament, I would completely agree with this. Because he tried Vasaranga for one game and then swapped to Beelzebub, vice versa. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, he cracked peer pressure. I had said he should play Big Scythe Guy. I did tell him to do that. I think it wasn't a bad choice. It's...
No.
To me, personally, I don't think he takes enough gambles with EX Shoulder. EX Shoulder is basically scissor kick at full screen. Like, it's safe. So it's just like, force him to respect you. But he doesn't play like that. Bell doesn't really play that. So this makes more sense, playing Beelzebub.
Well, I mean, like, Vasaranga's got the vitality to kind of, like, do that with the EX tackle, but he's changed to Beelzebub now, so it's alright.
With that insane jumping. This character reminds me so much of Bison, but broken Bison.
Which one? Beelzebub?
Yeah. That's why I want to play him. I definitely want to play him.
Have you not got him yet?
No, I've got. No, I haven't got him actually. I have to get some Hong Kong currency. I've got to get that yen.
Yeah. You have to jump through hoops to get the DLC, don't you?
Slightly, yeah. Kind of got to do it.
I'm patient like that, but I'll hold it for a little while longer.
Oh, I could just wait for the PC version.
Oh, good break. That's one thing I wanted to ask, like, that was a very awkward clash. Let me wait till this round's fanned out. I've never seen that kind of clash before the dive. Oh boy, here we go. Let's see what he's got. He's trying to challenge.
There you go, dash forward the lightning.
Oh, what, dash forward to get hit by the lava, yeah?
Yeah, I mean,
do you know what? That was the sickest way to deal with Yggdrasil.
Yeah.
That was the sickest way I've seen.
You see any element and then just dash. Yeah. Teleport out.
Blatant. So yeah, I've noticed that when a throw break happens in this game, usually the guy who takes the throw, they run back in. Is that like a thing, or is that just being audacious?
No. If it's a late tech, oh my gosh, this combo is kind of outrageous. So if it's a late tech and they fall in their ass, you've basically got mad cross flame. So yeah, you can dash up forward. You can get like forward walk into big heavy buttons for meaties, but that's only on the late tech. So late tech.
Yeah.
I like this.
Alright, right now, everyone's just literally trying to set up shop, but Bel Ehto, he's literally got the advantage in the neutral, so...
Oof, to confirm. But he had cooldown on the pin, so he couldn't keep dashing them out, and now he's got to go in. But we've seen him play this game. He can definitely avoid it. I say that as he gets hit by the unblockable.
Oh my god. Do you know, I've seen Yggdrasil like over 20 times today.
Yeah, next time I'll make sure there's only... Oh no, that's unblockable, fam. Oh no, no.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't see it. Both of them were hit.
So what he did is he set missiles and then they clashed on a light. So when you clash, you can't go into block. But you can go into evade.
Yeah.
So he could have evaded, possibly.
Alright, there you go. Yeah, those projectiles are literally the ones that cover the screen vertically. Completely nullifies Lowain's assist. So I think that's a really good shout if you want to like get rid of the assists. So.
That jumping button is gross.
But it's nasty. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. It's like if they do early in the block, is he negative? Or is he got frame advantage?
I think he's got frame. The way this game works, I'm guessing he's got frame advantage. It feels like an OP version of Bison's jump fist.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing?
What is he doing? That's what I wonder. What is he doing?
Alright, block it out. Fair.
Okay, good. Yeah, good. I respect that. He's got the health to... I just don't want it to go to waste. He jumps. Teleport.
Grab her. I knew he was going to grab. I called it. I told you he was going to grab. I called it.
Man like Bel with the very good sequence into the skybound.
He's,
now, is it a case of is that good dodging, or is that a bad sequence on Equinox?
I think it's I think he's got comfortable in bad sequencing. I think he's got because I'm pretty sure there's ways to set up the unblockable on the ground that they can't escape if they like jump the lightning and stuff. But he's been getting so much mileage out of just doing random sequences. It's worked out for him, right? But yeah, Bel's clocked on. He's played enough Lowain and seen enough. So this is the last set. He's seen two Lowain do their thing. So
yeah, he kind of get a fair assumption or a fair idea of how to deal with it. All right, so he's just gonna block out those projectiles at the.
Yeah, I would never stop doing this. I would never. If I've got the life lead, why would you ever stop doing that?
Against Lowain, so he can't set anything up. I think that might actually just completely make Lowain.
Yeah, Counter's not going to do any good against that. He can't. Well, he can try and eat, but he's going to get a face full of pins. The bot's going to get hit, and his goons are going to get hit.
He tried to throw and he got hit by the reversal, but Yggdrasil's coming out here.
Teleport out the corner. Yeah. Oh my god.
You know, this is sick.
Oh my god, Yigi's getting mixed up.
Nah, I can't have this.
He's gonna grab her again. He's gonna grab her. Oh no, he can't. Sick, finally, a counter. Oh, but it's not over yet.
I can't have this, bro.
He's
dead. Nah, don't die.
He's near chip. He's still got he's probably got 2 more block sequences in him.
Maybe. He's got like 2% health left. I don't know. If Bel does this, it's sick.
So how chip works is you can only get chip death if you're on your last on your magic pixel.
Ooh, okay.
Dash up and hit a man's.
Damn. That lunge is really good though.
It is super quick. Oh, nearly. Oh no, punish. Not a very big one, but we take those.
Sending the Catalina bot away so it makes it irrelevant in this match, or this round, should I say. Oh, there it is again. Yeah, I like the early hits on the Catalina bot.
Blocks the overhead. Yeah, and that was a good counter because obviously before he's been doing low into Wrecker, right?
Yeah, so. And another block on the overhead. To be fair, they look really reactable after a certain point. Once you
they're super reactable. The mix is grab though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's basically the mix. Ooh.
Oh, that's in a punish, by the way. That overhead's a punish.
Damn, that must be super minus. Oh, that throw was not in range. Sorry, guy. Rockets.
Catalina ball. And do you know what? I like this. I actually like this whole sequence.
Damn, really? You like this?
No, because he set up the Catalina bot to make sure that's alright.
Oh, yeah, no, that's legit. That's legit.
If you watch how he set that up, with the lunge into Catalina into Yggdrasil.
Oh, release. Dash up, grab. Dash up, grab.
He's not gonna do it. Nah, the parry.
Damn.
The parry.
See? Should have dashed up, grab. Can't parry grabs. Shout out to CT. I know it's in the chat as well.
I mean, you can parry first in another game.
You can. In that dark world. Shouts to Multi-Blood. Shouts to Multi-Blood. Damn, he just got outplayed. Man. How'd you feel, Bel? You literally got outplayed 2-1. Is that 2-1? Maybe it is 3-1.
I don't know. I've literally just been like ignoring the scores because I think you lost count, so I lost count.
Oh yeah, no, I was just getting gassed with the matches. This game is super sick. I wish I could play it, but I have to wait for Sora's.
Yeah, no, because I haven't got the game yet. I went for the European release before I completely sink my teeth into it. But only just this past week have I been looking at it a little bit more. Obviously, shouts to Jish and his play-by-play replays and fighting Tuesdays and Wednesday night fights. Just been watching things here and there because I'm curious now.
Yeah,
and obviously, I've asked some of you guys about the game in the chat because I'm just curious.
Yeah,
and
nice.
Even if I don't know the intricacies, I can kind of tell a couple of things through the players, especially their choices.
Yeah, I hope like a lot of the players that have picked it up will at least stick with it as a side game. I mean, it's not a super taxing game to learn your character. I feel